check. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to my favorite part of the weekend. Coming at you from the Tour de Americas series of streams. I'm watching a Q400 Air Canada Jaws taxi out as they get ready to go fly their Air Canada Vancouver event. Had no idea that was going on, so that might spice things up a little bit. I think somebody's got an APU on or something, because I hear jet noises. Loud noises, and they won't go away. But we got to start up. We got to get this bird up and running. We've modified our flight plan this afternoon. We're going via the Yankee Delta Charlie VOR, and then we're going to sneak into the land of the free, home of the brave, US of A airspace, and then we should be able to descend down into Orcas Island. So we're going to try to avoid the Vancouver event that's going on. So we're modifying our flight plan from YVR to YDC. We got a couple Dukes over here. We do have our REM boy. He's up. He's over there on the west end of the ramp in the DC-6 carrying spare parts. I see a King Air on the other side over there, and of course an American 319. I have no idea what he's doing. Does American fly 319s into Camel Ops? Because if they do, that's pretty spicy. Beautiful day right now. Clear skies, sunny, 12 noon. LOD turned up to 11. I'm ready to rock and roll. Got myself a little caramel cold brew. No, what'd I get? Salted cream cold foam cold brew. I think I said it right. Wife got it for me on the way in. We had to swap out the car seat, so that was excellent. I'm juiced up, ready to rock and roll. Igloo, good to see you. Fly USMC, what's up? Maddie K, Digital Merc, Zach Lewine, Hamburglar in the house, Fred 738, Bill's Mafia, Jay Newberry's here, Mr. Saturday, courtesy of the LOD mod for boomers. Appreciate that, man. That's going to help out a lot. Al W, good to see you, man. Al, I almost alt F4'd to stream and want to go fishing today. It's so nice, dude. 72 degrees outside. Absolutely love it. All right, let's go ahead. Gus is in the house, the Canadian himself. Tom Pasco, what's up, man? I was going to join, but started refinishing some stairs, and now I'm too tired to focus that much. Tom, well, hey, if you change your mind, you could join up in Orcas Island, my man. Orcas Island. So, why do I have noises? So many noises. Let's close doors. Let's we'll get things fired up here. We've got a little bit of gas. We only got 713 pounds. That's because we are going to fill up in Orcas Island. Our radials couldn't take a lot of fuel, so we're going to go over to Orcas Island. We'll get some more gas, and then it should be good. So I'm going to do a quick little post-flight. We did pull the chocks. Everything looks good. Tail looks good. And I wanted to show you all something pretty juicy here. Look at this. We have officially received our second stamp. We got our Canadian flag up and ready to rock and roll. So back into the cockpit we go. Let me close the cabin door. Okay, so that is exterior aircraft noises. Ah, so much nicer with it quiet. So with it quiet, let me juice up the sounds again. Make sure the sounds are nice and juiced up to 85 percentile. Taking a look at our fuel, we got our same payload that we've been carrying, 713 pounds. We need 600, so we're not taking a whole lot of extra. But everything is good there. Engines look good. All the pins and covers have been removed. So what we can do is go ahead and just throw you away for now. Oh, I forgot to bring up we need our proper cams for this whole stream. Let me bring up this cam. Stand by. I'm going to spin you around. We get the yoke cam in here. Hold on. I got things all up. We got our colors off. We got to set up a red underglow for, well, I guess it's daytime. Maybe we don't need red. Maybe I should do something more realistic on the colors. Hold on. White? Ooh. I like red. Red is Duke. And I'm going to juice you up a little bit higher, right about there. Perfect. All right. Let's go. Let's hide the yoke for now. Let me turn off these lights. I don't need any of those on. Let's go ahead and throw the nav light on, the beacon on. Let's go ahead and pull the throttle control stop off. Fuel selectors are on both. I could see both of them down there. That looks good. So we'll go battery switch on, pre-oil to the left. What do we got for temps out here? Right now, oh, it's nice. It's only 10 degrees C outside. So we'll just do a little bit of pre-oiling on the right. And we'll do a little pre-oiling on the left. We're going to need a Gulf of America bumper sticker when we cross the Gulf. True. That's the thing. We got a whole lot. We got a long way to go still, chat. We do have our flight time. Remember, we got our 4 hours up on our hobs now, so that looks good. So let's juice up here. We'll go here, get our fuel tank pumps on. 1,001, 1,003, 1,004, 1,000. Checks. We'll go ahead and close you. Close you. We'll go ahead and turn fuel boost pumps off. Cubs fan dropping the 5 gifted memberships. My man. Thank you so much for the support. If you pick up a membership from Cubs fan, make sure you shout him out and say thank you. Very, very, very kind of you, sir. And Stephen Hayner dropping 20 gifted memberships as well. Stephen, dude, thank you so much for the massive support bomb for the 20 gifted subs as well. Stephen, my man, appreciate you, dude. That is a lot of support. Clear prop. Dang it. I was trying to do 2 things at once. Steven, you just sabotaged my engine start, but I appreciate you. Crazy 20 gifted membership right there with Cubs fan with the 5 gifted memberships. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and try to start the left engine now because I got distracted trying to thank Steven. Let's go ahead. Clear prop. All right, we got a good start on the left side. Get it up to 1,000 RPM. Let's try the right again. Clear prop. Beautiful. All right, now we got 2 good starts. Let's lean them back. Let's close the window up. Let's go generator, inverter, avionics master. All right, we're cooking with gas now. Fred B738 dropping 10 gifted memberships. My man, I'm going to have to mute all this alert box action. You guys are awesome. Man, appreciate you, Fred. Boeing 738. Uh-oh, hot mic, me? Uh-oh, I am up. Uh-oh. That's embarrassing. Let me reconnect. Oh, I hate when vPilot does this. Fred, the 738, man. I appreciate the support. Dude, another 10. You guys are awesome. Thank you. All right, now we're back. We're cooking with gas now. 22.8, check. Man, all right. Fred, Steven, and Cubs fan, you guys are absolutely awesome. Thank you all. Really do appreciate you. All right, let's go auto. Let's go manual heat. Turn you up a little bit. Cabin pressurization is good. Let's go ahead and set you to, we're only going up to 12,000. Or we're going to 12.5. We're going to 12.5, so we'll set 12.5 for the cabin altitude. That looks good. Pete Ski, my goodness, what is happening? Pete Ski dropping 20 gifted memberships. Pete, we're never going to get out of here. Appreciate you, man. 20 gifted memberships as well. Pete, very, very kind. And Drew Smith as well, dropping 5 memberships on top. Appreciate you, Drew Smith. Man, thank you all. I have to mute the alert box here because we got Team Green in the house. The chat is green. Barry's flying green things. It's a good day when everything is green, y'all. It is a good day. Now, let's make sure our sim doesn't crash when we load up Navigraph, and it'd be even better. Beautiful. We're going to be VFR to 13.9, so I'm going to set 13.9 here in the RadNav. 13.9 checks. I'll put 13.9 in the standby. After that, we're basically tracking that puppy all the way to Orcas Island. No other fix that we really need to put in there. I guess I could put CYKA-KORS in there, 13.0. I'll throw that in there. Set you up. 13.0. We're no auto ATC with Squawk VFRs. We'll just turn you on, get the Garmin fired up. Still waiting on our engines to warm up here. It's cold soaked. My goodness. VFD. The Virtual Flight Diaries himself dropped 10 gifted memberships as well. Thank you, man. That is insane. What a start to a freaking Barry Seal stream. 70 gifted memberships just like that, and the chat has gone wild. The crowd has gone wild. Insane. Whoa. Is this real life? Are y'all trolling me? Are y'all trolling me? Go Cubs, go. Cub fan coming in with another membership bomb. 50. A 50 bomb from Cubs fan. My goodness. If anybody is not green after this, you must not have gifted subs on, because I'm pretty sure we're gifting subs to the founding fathers at this point. My goodness. Cubs fan, thank you again for the massive support, dude. Really appreciate you. You guys are awesome. And remember, if y'all are picking up a membership from these kind folks, make sure you say thank you to them as well. That they're sharing the love to the community, for the community here at V1 Nation. Thrust set is still great. Thrust set. There's got to be something about it if you've had one already. I don't know, Thrust set. I don't know what to tell you, my man. Let's go ahead and taxi out here. Let's find ourselves a run-up ramp while we get our engines warm up here. Please tell me nose wheel steering works. Yes, it does. All right, beautiful. Hey, what's the, is there a CTAF for this airport? Cubs fans that don't say much, but I love the streams. Well, Cubs fan, I appreciate you, man. Very, very kind. Maddie K, thank you for the $5 super chat, Maddie K. Appreciate you. We're going to run out of viewers for all these gifted memberships. I think we already have, Maddie K. I think we already have. Too kind. All right, we spun it around. Let's plan 27. Kalamaloop's traffic, November 357 Bravo Sierra, taxi runway 27.
Kalamaloop's traffic, November 254 Kilo Alpha, taxiing runway 27.
We'll go down to 27. We'll do a run up here. I'm going to close these cow flaps. We're not getting any heat. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 8-ish, 9-ish, 10-ish. You see that there? We're not getting any heat. So, all right. It's Kyle dropping 10 gifted memberships as well. It's Kyle. Thank you so much, man, for the 10 gifted. 130 new members and counting. It's still ticking up, I think. Man, thank you. It's Kyle. Center 33.7. Yep, Victor Silva. So in Canadian airspace, we don't need to talk to anybody unless we're going above 12.5, which we'll give them a call here, VFR, once we're climbing out. So I'm going to go over the route of flight here once we get up to the run-up pad for 27. Owl's got one. Nice. Now we just need to work on these likes. That is the truth. Ooh, let's go ahead and hold short here. There's a hold short sign. Slam on the brakes. This is a crossing runway. Yeah, that's 22. Oh, look at the DC6. All right, let's go ahead and cross 22. We'll cross 22. We're good. Boomer emoji confirmed, Steven. They went right over my donation. Uh-oh. Canadian. Did I miss Canadian? I'm going to pull up here to the whole shoreline. Now we know who all the lurkers are, Johan. Absolutely. All you lurkers out there. I'm going to slide over. We'll nose into the wind here. Here is 27. Plan our run up here. Make sure everything is kosher. Try to leave some room for the fellow flyers that are coming along. Perfect. All right, brake set. It's getting toasty in here. I tell you what, let's just go ahead and kill the heat.
254 Kilo Alpha, departing runway 27.
Oh, Mr. King Air, I don't have to do a run up. All right, let's do a little run up here. All right, we do have one heck of a group though. Look at this. We got DC6, or no, DC3, a DC6, 1, 2, 3 Dukes, a King Air. I love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. All right, run up time. Taxi light is off. Full rich. Everything's in the green. Spool these up 1800. Here we go. Power set, left mags. Back to both. Right mag. Back to both. Prop cycle. We'll just do 2 on each engine.
Cali traffic about 254 Kilo Alpha clear from runway 27.
Alright, instrument air looks good. Cycle the boots, 1 cycle. Ribs inflate. Instrument air is back in the green. Pressurization is set. Normal. Auto heat is normal. Everything is in the green. Engine instrument wise, bring it back down to 1,000 RPM. Alright, we're 122.8. Center is going to be 33.7. And no flaps required. Pitch trim is set. Let's go. Kalamazoo's traffic, November 357 Bravo Sierra, departing runway 27 out to the west. Kalamazoo's. All right, brakes released. Light them up. Let's go. Runway 27 checks. Let's go flying. Resync that heading bug. Engine instruments green. Here we go. Turbos are spooled. Barry's in chat. Here we go. Power set. Airspeed alive. Through 100 knots, nice and easy. Positive rate, gear up, fly with. Look at all the truck DC-6s down there. Yeah, buddy. VFD, low key trying to escape, my man. Kamloops traffic, November 357 Bravo Sierra, off 27 out of 1,700. Last call, Kamloops. Low key tried to run away from the tower control that just popped on. We're climbing, 120 knots. Fly at VFR over the lake. It's a beautiful day for flying. Here coming through 1,000 feet. Lower that pitch trim. Bring power back. We're going for 38. Get the props off the governor here. That looks good. Trimming for about 140. Double check pressurization, just a little bit of climb. That's what we got. Altitude, squawking altitude, 1,200 is set. We're already picking up our VOR almost. We're going to fly VFR until we get above some of the terrain here. I need to turn the sim down so I can think. Let's go back to a nominal level of sim sounds. Let's turn V Piloto up a little bit. There we go. Tower's calling me? I didn't hear a call from tower. I did not hear a tower. Nobody, I did not hear any tower control. I did not hear anybody from tower. Y'all are crazy. Let's go ahead and select heading mode. We are going to go on, attitude, heading, select. Tower, what tower? Let's call center on 33.7. I'm not getting the band. I didn't do anything.
Air 72 heavy.
Nobody called me.
360.
Nobody called me. We're getting a solid signal. I think so. Let's go ahead. How are we looking on terrain? We should be clear. We'll start on left side.
G'day. November 254 Kilo Alpha VFR request.
November 254 Kilo Alpha, Vancouver Center, standby 1. Air Canada 556, Seattle's offline, switch to the en route frequencies now. Have a good rest of your flight.
Right, thank you for the ATC. Have a good day.
Can we ask questions on the basic? Yeah, absolutely, man. Hold on. This
November
is just
254 Kilo Alpha, are you in Kamloops?
I'm evading.
Negative. We're airborne approximately 75 miles north of the Yankee Delta Charlie.
I'm evading Kamloops Towers. What I'm evading.
Okay, November 254, squawk in it.
I don't know, November 254.
Vancouver Center. Good afternoon. November 357 Bravo Sierra off Kamloops VFR request. Tell me my push to talk worked. Yeah, push to talk works. We're on Bright Free 33.7. Check.
Number 254 Kilo Alpha, identified. Say your altitude.
254 Kilo Alpha, maintaining 11,500.
4 Kilo Alpha, identified. Go ahead with your request.
Number 4 Kilo Alpha, looking at intercontrolled airspace on track YDC, altitude 14,500.
He's going to 14.5?
4 Kilo Alpha, that is approved as requested.
Okay, let's go to 14.5.
Number 4 Kilo Alpha.
And Vancouver Center, November 357 Bravo Sierra VFR request.
Clear 865, wind 090 at 10, cleared to land.
Doesn't want to talk to me.
Good night, 8 left, flare 865.
Clear 963, cleared the RNAV
Did
Zulu,
he
runway
really call?
08 left
Chuck
approach.
Blake, thanks for this 47 months of support, dude. Appreciate you.
Clear the RNAV Zulu, 08 left, flare 963.
Nice to get your live stream again. Glad to have you on board, man. Got a
Push
little
at 349,
crazy there. I'm going to
descend
let my pitch trim down here a little bit. We'll shallow out this climb
5,000, West 349.
as we go through 10,000 feet here. Temps are getting a little bit
Canada
hot.
229, when you're ready, descend flight level
on these
260.
cow flaps here. Getting a little bit hot.
You already clipped down.
Try again at 10K.
Oh, my bad.
Alright, I'll give him a call here at 10,000. Yeah, he may not have heard us.
Station with the VFR request that's out of Kamloops. Say the call sign only, please.
November 357 Bravo Sierra.
Remember 357 Bravo Sierra. I want to get back to you in a minute.
Roger, 357 Bravo Sierra.
Center Korean 72, any direct available?
Korean 72, roger. Proceed direct.
So
the
if we
Comox
don't have
Shutdown.
approval, we can't
Uniform
go
Quebec,
above
Quebec.
12.5, so we'll set 12,000
Proceed
for
direct
now,
to
just in
Uniform
case it doesn't get
Quebec,
back to us. There is no tower at Kamloops, it's a flight service station. Okay, so there's no way that there was no tower calling me, man. No way. We were 100% legal. We are tracking to the YDC VOR. We're 74 miles out, 127 minutes. We're looking good. 11 for 12, 1,000 to level off. Altitude alert. Check our engine instruments here. Everything is still in the green. Running hot today. Running hot, but we're still in the green. 72 on the temp. That looks good.
November 131 Alpha
Virtual
Juliet.
flight there is
Vancouver.
$10
Hello, I'm gonna
super
get back
chat.
to you for your request.
They have a number for you to call. I know. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. He said I'll get back to you kind of snarkily, didn't he? Like maybe he's pissed off. Maybe he's maybe he's upset. I don't know. I'm starting to have second thoughts. Maybe we should have just stayed at 10,000 the whole way and not talked to anybody. This is sus. Paulo, what's going on, my man? Can we ask Airbus questions? Absolutely, Microsoft nerd. Absolutely. It's always good to ask Airbus questions. Let's not burn all our fuel because we didn't bring a whole lot of extra. So I'm just going to go back here. We're going to nice casual.
Number 357 Bravo
cruise.
Sierra, Vancouver, squawking in.
I did. November 357 Bravo Sierra. It's a setup here today, Aviator. Maybe I should compliment him. I'm not going to bring the props back yet because I'm anticipating we'll be able to get a climb here to 14.
357 Bravo Sierra, identified. Say your altitude and go ahead with your request.
Yeah, we're 12,000 feet, tracking direct Yankee Delta Charlie VOR, requesting 14,500 en route today through your airspace as we go into Orcas Island.
Number 357 Bravo Sierra, that is approved. Your squawk code is going to be 3052. Squawk 3052.
Squawk 3052, November 357 Bravos here.
Number 254 Kilo Alpha, Squawk 5140.
Now, he said approved, but he
5140,
didn't say
November
climb and
354
maintain 14.5, so I'm kind of hesitant here unless he says something. I'm not just going to shoot up, I'll ask him.
WestJet 349, cleared the RNAV Zulu, runway 08
It's approved,
left.
you can go to
approach,
14.5. All right, we'll listen to Canadian.
Roger, we're cleared the RNAV Zulu via Venlo, WestJet 349.
14.5.
0963, wind 090 at 10,
Attitude.
cleared to land, runway
Pitch
08
trim
left.
increase.
Cleared to land 08 left, clear 963.
Power it up. Nice and easy. I brought the mixtures back a little. Let's get a little bit more juice in there.
Kilo Tango Tango Bravo, Northern Great George Bridge IPAC clearance to Kelowna S5 IPAC.
Go back up about 39 inches. 1,000 feet per minute. We don't need a whole lot of craziness here. We'll stay fast. He said approve as requested. Okay, I didn't hear that part. I thought I just heard that would be approved or that's approved. Or, I don't know. I feel like we're on thin ice already. Blackbird controls in the house. What's going on? Oh, dude. Thanks for the $2 super shirt, Blackbird. I was short on time. I was literally going to fly with the 7.8 or the 777 levers, dude, in the Duke. But if you're asking,
Kilo Tango Tango Bravo.
I don't have anything that goes to the left with go-around switches. These aren't actually buttons here on these. These are just lights, so you don't have to worry about those. I'm just saying, Blackbird. Who thinks Blackbird controls to make some Duke levers?
On Mike 3.
Blackbird, good to see you, my man. Appreciate all the support. And if you haven't, yeah, I have a fake go-around switch too, Vodka. That's why I had to put these on there, because I need the actual go-around switch to toggle my flight director. But
Flare 863, you copy?
Blackbird, if you haven't had any, if you guys don't know who Blackbird
Yeah, I was
controls
broken
is,
on
just
my
go
one.
there right
Flare
now.
863, contact ground 121.7.
1.17, thanks.
Any Duke enjoyers want a full-size 7777 throttle quadrant? Yeah, with the proper spoiler I did. Yeah, he's got them. Stop wasting time if you have the Bravo and just go pick yourself up some Blackbird control levers.
VFR.
Trust me. All right, we're 1,000 to level off. Man, we are cooking
Beach
with
crowd
gas
number
today.
440 Charlie Mike, Vancouver Center. Hello,
We are
you're number
cooking.
3.
Man, look at we're going to be flying over. So this is beautiful down there.
0 Charlie Mike.
Can I do a demonstration on how to lean properly? Yes, we're going to lean here as soon as we reach 14.5. 1,011 off. You can see now that
Say the call sign only.
we leveled off there. Just that little bit of level off at 12,000 feet. We've cooled off our temps pretty good. We were
Tango
cooking.
Sierra 84 Alpha. Hello again, Vancouver Center. You're number 4.
We'll do just a very basic lean. We won't use the EDM on this flight because it's going to be a short hop. We'll probably use the EDM for Orcas Island to DLSS. And since we're only at 14.5, it's not going to be that crazy. We'll just lean for 15.25 or 50 rich a peak. There is significant weather just south of Orcas Island. Ooh, John, I can't wait. Is there an approach into
American
Orcas? I forget.
1374, Vancouver
Does the
Center.
spoiler
Hello, Squawk
back drive? Does the spoiler back drive? What does that mean? Dan Morietti says Blackbird controls is the single best consumer experience I've had maybe ever. When something didn't work for me, he bent over backwards to help me out. And that's 100% Dan. Well said. Blackbird controls
American
is
1374,
an
thanks.
incredible
Identified climbing through 6,500.
So,
Climb flight level
that doesn't surprise me at all.
Do you
That
have
he
reference to
would
terrain?
completely back up his product and help the consumers out. So that's another reason to pick up a Blackbird control lever
Okay,
set.
American 1374.
We'll go ahead and nav. We're getting a good signal now. We're leveling at 14.5.
You
We'll
are
do a
cleared direct
conservative
to the
power
Person
setting
VOR
here.
on course. There
Bring
is
the power
traffic
back now.
to your south.
We're not quite there
9
yet.
miles south, there is a VFR target 2100 southbound climbing.
Put on our ANR
altitude
headset
unverified.
for the sim. We'll knock you
And
down
then
to about
at
25.
your 8 o'clock, there is what we think is a DC-6
All right,
climbing
now-
through 8,700 altitude unverified, and that is 6 miles. That first target actually is at your 9
We'll go
o'clock, I think it's at
34.
3. It's 10 miles south of you. And they're now through 12,800.
Roger that. I'll keep an eye out for the traffic.
all these tube liners trying to fly into Vancouver. Got Dukes everywhere, all around them here.
Vancouver Center, radial 2095 is climbing
Radial?
9,000 for
Oh, that's a sick call sign.
requesting VFR flight following.
Radial 2095, Vancouver Center. Hello, you're on number 5.
This guy's like, I thought I was going to be controlling jets into Vancouver. What's up with all these props? All right, so we're leveled off with 34 inches, 2,600 on the
Jet
prop.
349er, wind
basic lean.
080 at
So for a
11.
basic
Altimeter now
lean
2980,
today,
clear to land 8 left.
pilot here. It's a little
Roger,
loud.
clear to land 8 left, West Chad 349.
So basic lean, we're just going to lean for Richard Peak. So I want you to pay attention to the TIT as I bring the mixers back.
Victoria altimeter.
As I bring them back, we get hotter and hotter and hotter. You can also watch over here too. Same gauge as digital, but this is just a faster, quick and dirty. All right, we've peaked out. Peaked out both engines. Now we are considered lean to peak. I'm going to go ahead and enrich in until we get back up to peak, which is about 1550. And now I'm going to go ahead and increase the rich until we're 1525. Which I need to speak with Whiskey to see if he can throw in a little teeny placket for me here as a reminder. All right, so now I've richened us back up. So we are 25 rich, 25 rich of peak EGT. Just a conservative, quick and dirty lean here for 14,500. Looking at our cabin altitude, I don't know why it's descending a little bit. Why are we exceeding cabin altitude?
City 112, Vancouver Center. Hello, squawk it.
Overpressurized a little bit. I'm actually surprised we're not getting a...
Vancouver Centre, good afternoon, Air Canada 972, taxiing on Lima for 08 right.
Might be right at the limit. We should, the cabin is descending down a little bit, so... Wait, what? Cabin is struggling, but we're 12,000 now, and as long as we get out of the red there, maybe that, was that outflow valve stuck? Was the gauge stuck?
60 miles north of Brisbane.
I don't know, I clicked it and the gauge like unstuck itself. Maybe our outflow valve was a little sticky. Our diff press is a little bit high, but it's coming down.
Departure, so I think it was.
I think we're okay.
Out of count.
JJ, thanks for the $2 super chat, man.
And it was.
Appreciate you. What you know about a Garmin MX-20? Absolutely nothing. I'd have to Google it.
Oh, it was radio.
Thanks for the super chat, man. Appreciate you.
That called.
Alan, good Sunday time to catch up. What's up, man? Happy Sunday to you, Alan. All right, we are navin'.
I've had 3 calls. I've lost them all now. I don't have any of the call signs in my head anymore. So if you've called and I haven't given you a number, then try calling again, one at a time.
Why is our cabin...
Radial 320, 50 miles north of Princeton, 10,500 VFR south.
Radial 320, your VFR?
Affirm, 10,500.
Why can't our diff press?
Radio 320,
We're going to
you are
just have to
number...
depressurize and go oxygen mode here.
Stand by.
Having a cabin controller
Radio
issue.
404 as well on the list.
Okay, let's depressurize. We got
Okay,
a dump.
radio 404. I'll put you on the list. You're number 9, I think.
Norm. Door's closed. Oh, we closed the door back here. That's closed. Check our time. We're 10 minutes from the VOR. We're looking good. We might have to drop down.
And Center, Duke 440 Charlie Mike.
10-5. We're at 14.5.
Flag bar.
Oh, you know what? I set this wrong because I was going to go to 12 only. We need to set 14.5, dudes. Come on now. I think it'll fix itself. We're in the green now. We did a minor dump there. Ears popping. We're okay. I think we figured it out. Chat. We're cooking with gas now. We are cooking with gas. Full screen cam. Here
Remember, 254 Kilo Alpha contact.
I had it on 12 TV flight, like a freaking 250-hour pilot, because I was thinking we're leveling at 12, right?
13235, 254 Kilo Alpha, good day.
Are you a real pilot? No, I question myself. Dougal, good to see you, my man. Only been able to lurk. Got family here, but can't miss another Duke flight. Dougal.
357 Bravo Sierra contact.
Lurk away, my man.
132.35.
3235. Thanks for the ATC, Duke 7 Bravo Sierra. We'll see you.
Yeah, sorry, I couldn't do better, but we'll get there.
Nah, you're doing a fantastic job, sir. We'll talk to you next time. All right, 3235.
440
Good
Charlie,
afternoon, Air
Mike.
Canada 9.
There's Air Canada standing on everybody. All right, 3235. We're up. Center, good afternoon. November 357 Bravo Sierra, level 14,500.
November 3457 Bravo Sierra, good day. You're identified, welcome.
He's obviously never flown Barry Seal. Let's close up those cow flaps too. A little bit discombobulated. Is the Grand Duke physics better handled on 24? Pablo.
Number 254 Kilo Alpha.
I personally think that
clearance to your
the
destination
Duke,
or something. I know you
it
are
feels
all going
more
VFR instead of
fluid
IFR,
in
but
2024.
I
But
understood
everyone is going to
that
say
there
that I'm
was
just a
some kind of
2024
request
Blazer.
there.
So I asked the chat, does anybody in the
Negatives
chat
for the IFR for me.
have
I
the Duke in
anticipate,
both
the
2020
entire
and
14,000
2024?
flight
And
across
do
the
you
border.
feel that it
Roger.
feels more organic in 24? And here's the thing. The Duke has not been officially updated for 2024. So there is no change to take advantage of anything new. So that would only mean one it would only mean one thing, and that one thing
Number
would be
3,
that the core
Alpha,
base
Juliet, hello,
factors,
squad
some core
5026
factors in the
request.
sim of 24 have changed. So, to me, that is proof alone that there is actual differences. But don't believe me. I asked the chat. Fred says, I agree. It feels better in 24. VFD says, I love the Duke. And I love the Duke in 2020. I did.
2.5
But
miles
it feels more organic. I'm telling you.
12,500.
I think it's just the core of the sim.
Do you have them in sight?
Hungstar, welcome to Private Pilot, man. I like your name, too. Hungstar, appreciate you. Hopefully we don't have any Hungstars in the Airbus this weekend.
You'd stay VFR,
Next
but direct to the VR, or you'd switch
Needles,
IFR
stiction,
for
friction
the
is
VR?
present. Thanks, JJ. Yeah, no, it definitely is. Yeah, that's the other thing. You can tap, and it depends. Yeah, you have stiction here, for sure. All right, I need to check our course after Orcas Island, or excuse me, after YDC. It's the 233 radial at 108. So what I'm going to do, since you can't see that right now, is I'm going to spin this to 233, and then we're going to use our KNS to give us a backup. So we're going to go 233 radial. We're 6 minutes out.
To the VR, traffic is 12
So
o'clock.
to set up our
3 miles.
KNS 80 here, we're going to use the
Appears to
frequency
be
13.9. We're going to data over. We're going to select radial 233. And Orcas Island is at, if I go distance over, we could actually set the airport. The airport is the 233 radial at 108 nautical miles. So if we set 108 here, and then hit use,
14,500, correct?
there's our destination. Boom, we've got RNAV to our destination. But technically, since we told this guy we're going to fly to the VOR, we're going to fly to the VOR first, and then we're going to turn right to 233. So we're mad. But look, man, do I have the radar on? Let's go ahead and turn you. It's on. See, our engines are still 100%. That's good. Man, we're flying over some weather now. Look at the fog, haze, icing. I don't know what that is. Looks sus. To me, both the Duke and the Comanche feel like they were made for 24. Nice. I still haven't flown the Comanche. I need to. I haven't. Nash says it's placebo. I don't. Nash, I have 100% proof that it's not placebo. The Piaggio P180 cannot rotate, or it has stiction issues in 2024. It was designed specifically for 2020. So they are making an update to fix that. And they're making a 2024 native version. But that is proof that there is a difference, and depending on the dev, it may affect the aircraft negatively.
Another frequency.
So the fact that the Piaggio has completely different behavior on the runway than it does, or in 2024 than it does in 2020, is proof that there is a difference.
Charlie Mike, you with me?
All right, we are 15 miles now. Turbo Duke doesn't have what, JJ? Wait, the Turbo Duke doesn't have stiction? Really? Surely it does. You mean the needle stiction? Yeah, it does. Come on, man. Departed my home airport, COE, Turbine Duke, see you on the second leg into DLS. Excellent, man. I don't even know what DLS airport is, but it's like DLSS Frame Gen Airport. JJ, you says it doesn't? Really? Team Vodka, click on your gauges. Oh, you know what, JJ? You might be right because all the it's completely digital over here. All you have is a 6-pack. Vodka, click on your HSI. Do you hear tapping? Because Vodka's in the Turbine Duke right now. I didn't know that. Does the Duke work if I copy it over? Yep, hung start. That's all I did, man. Copied it over from 2020 and it works like a charm. Wait, Vodka, you're still on the ground? What happened? Uh-oh. What happened to Vodka? Did he get stuck? Our radials made it out. I didn't leave too quick. Okay, so legit, guys. I saw somebody pop online as we're getting ready to take the runway. So, well, let's just go.
Gravia 047, you with me?
You calling November 357, Bravo, sir?
Negative. Gravia 047.
Wait, why are you in Orca Island?
November 4480 Charlie Mike. I assume you're not there either.
Why did you not take off from CYKA? I don't know why you didn't take off from CYKA, dude. You didn't want to catch up? Oh, come on, man. Can't be skipping legs. All right, we're 8 miles. I'm going to go ahead and select heading mode here. As we go over the top of the VOR, we'll get a cone of confusion. I wasn't even close to being ready. You left as I was just getting loaded in. Oh, wow. Well, that's
320, you up?
That's not my it's not my fault you missed the show time.
Over, we're 30 miles north of Princeton, 10,500 VFR.
Radio 320.
I like that call sign, radial. That's so sick.
Princeton.
So the good thing is, having a radial following us, that means that we have support. Should the sim crash, we would be able to pick up from the intended destination. If we do not have a radial on a flight and the sim crashes, then we can't. We have to start from where we're supposed to take off from. That's a new rule that has been implemented to the Tours de America. So that gives purpose to our radials engines. And since they did actually fly radials around to, like, and especially up in Alaska stuff, to carry fuel, as we get further down south, if we have to stop at some strips that do not have fuel services, as long as we have a radial with us on that journey, we'll be able to get fuel. So those are the rules that have been implemented in Tours de America. All right, here gets ready for the to from flip. I'm going to go ahead and preemptively start turning to 233.
V2 Tango Sierra 84 Alpha, hello, Quadrant.
And we might be getting into some icing conditions here. We'll keep an eye on it.
Tango Sierra 84 Alpha,
outside
hello,
air temp is minus 18.
Princeton altimeter 297.
All right, there's the flag, to from flip. What we can do is we can also RNAV this here. Since we're going to RNAV capable, we'll go RNAV, and then nav engaged.
2095, that wasn't for you. But,
233, I could put my DME on RNAV. We're 106, 32 minutes out.
Beach 600, 3, correction.
These guys are struggling to determine what a BE60 is.
12 o'clock, 4,005.
That's not VFR. It's VFR if you're brave enough.
You have them inside.
Exactly. We're clear of clouds. I totally forgot we're VFR. Whoops. Are we still in Canadian airspace?
Tango Sierra 84 Alpha. Just confirm you're identified. Do you have any requests?
Texas VFR, Gus. This is Texas VFR. I totally forgot. Whoops. We're clear of clouds. We're VFR.
Tango Sierra 84 Alpha.
Canadian. What's the VFR cloud clearances at 14.5 in Canadian airspace? I think it's clear of clouds, 1 mile, something like that, maybe. Hopefully.
Radio 2095 Quadrant.
Squawking IDEN 2095.
John Bates says, I have my 8-year-old grandson Brady on board as co-pilot. He's listening. Can he get a shout out? Well, yep, absolutely. Shout out, Brady. Welcome on board. I guess Brady's
Center number 440
sitting
Charlie
over
Mike,
here in our
with
jump
you,
seat.
6500. We'd like the IFR at Orcas Island direct if able.
Speaking of passengers,
Alright, last station takeoffing.
got our tray table out here.
That was for Duke 440 Charlie Mike.
500 foot and 3
Duke
miles.
440 Charlie Mike, squawking in.
This is not a cloud. This is haze. This is not
Number
a cloud. This is haze.
357 Bravo Sierra.
Oh, that's
Contact
ice.
Center 1337, good day.
33.7, good day. 357 Bravo Sierra. Lights are coming off. We're going to do strobe nav. We need our window heat on. though.
Alpha Juliet.
We're icing up just ever so slightly. Window heats are coming on. 33.7. Wait, what did he want us to go do?
0 Charlie Mike, thank you.
Did he want us to 33.7? Center, good afternoon. November 357 Bravo Sierra, 14,500.
357 Bravo Sierra, Vancouver Center. Hello, squawking in.
I did 357 Bravo Sierra.
Air Canada 229, contact arrival 128.6.
We're back to this guy.
Over to arrival, Canada 229.
See you, thanks. Uh, 357 Bravo Sierra, got you there, thanks. The Hope altimeter is 2981.
291 Bravo Sierra. Oof, we'll go 81. Or Sim says something a little bit different. We'll set 81, what he says. It appears...
City 112, Vancouver, you on frequency?
It appears that we might be getting close to entering some really thick haze up
Yeah, I
here.
lost identification there.
What is the weather at
from you
Orcas Island?
momentarily. Squawk it in.
10-5 would be better. It was a setup here today, Aviator. Brian, that is not
12
VFR.
identified, thanks.
Brian, are you the
Plan
FAA?
runway 08.
Because if you
right.
are,
See your altitude.
does not apply. We're in Canadian
16,000.
airspace, my friend. In
Are you
Canada,
happy
they
there?
have thick haze. Maybe
so
we're
far,
just
so
flying
good, yeah.
behind Captain Canada.
Okay,
I mean,
that'll be your
didn't
final,
he
thanks.
fly in Canada today? He didn't fly in Air Canada Rouge? So we're just as prime VFR Captain Canada conditions. Now, what is concerning is up ahead here.
American
I
1374.
thought it
Vancouver.
smelled nice. This is going to be a problem here.
American 1374.
American 1374. What altitude are you at right now?
I am descending 2,700.
As we cross,
Okay, I didn't know you were going to start your descent. I thought you were at flight level 310. Are you descending now?
My apologies. Yes, I
we
would like
are
to switch.
27 minutes out, 90 miles
Okay, American
out.
1374. Hope altimeter 2981.
At
descend
90
16,000 for
miles
now.
16,000.
from the VOR, or from our destination, rather. I'm trying to see where we are on Sky Vector. We're probably 9.5 terrain. As we cross over, there is some high. There's a 10,000 foot peak, Mount Baker. We don't want to fly into that.
Okay,
Oh,
861,
we're entering
descend
another thick
17,000,
haze layer here.
altimeter
Another thick,
2980.
another thick haze layer here.
298.
I could get pop-up IFR, but I really don't want to mess these guys up. I'm trying to stay out of their way.
Center Air Canada 972. Can I
DLS,
request
METAR, 210 at 30,
like I'm gonna
3
make
miles, rain, mist, overcast
Okay,
descent.
972, climb flight level 250. When ready, descend 13,000. The
What are the blue and red, white lights above my airspeed? Oh, middle marker, outer marker, middle marker, and inner marker.
Climb to 250,
For an
and when
ILS
ready,
approach.
can you just repeat the descent for me, please? Air Canada 972.
Roger, when ready, descend 13,000. Corona altimeter
We are
2977.
we are in we're VFR. I can
When
still
ready,
see clear of
13,000
clouds.
for Air Canada 972.
Yeah, we can still see the ground. This is just haze, chat. This is just haze here, nothing to see. This is haze, okay?
Zulu Kilo Tango Bravo Bravo, thanks. Departure with me this frequency, clear takeoff runway 15. Report airborne through.
You might be overlated, but pop up IFR would be good in about negative 15 seconds ago.
Yeah, call through 8,000.
See, if I just move the camera and we look down, you can see we are definitely clear of the clouds. We're not full IMC here. Yeah, Vodka and Gus are in the back making some haze. Exactly.
You wanted us to stay with you, right?
Now, are we going to be able to get into Orcas with, do we need an approach?
1588.
If I look at
I'm not sure.
Orcas
Wow,
airports,
what's your present position?
I'm pretty sure they only have
We're
RNAVs.
1,000. We are
That is going to be interesting.
9 miles from
RNAV 1634.
Narma.
RNAV Alpha approach. I can't
Narma,
build the RNAV off of anything.
Well, contact arrival 128.6. Thanks for checking.
All right, 128.6, Delta 1588. Bye bye.
I'm looking at charts on SkyVector so I don't crash my sim. I could program that waypoint. I can't. Yeah, I don't think we can do an RNAV.
Just 508.
approach with the KNS.
Send 8,000.
That would be stretching it.
Send 8,000. Just 508.
Hopefully we can. As soon as we get a little bit further, once we get to U.S. airspace, we'll dive down. We'll go nap of the Earth. Brian says clouds at Orcas Island, roughly 1,000-foot ceilings. That's not good. We got to get into Orcas. If we can get over the water, we can punch down.
Vancouver, good evening from Jazz 441.
Get
Approaching
VFR.
flight level 360.
We have to land at Orcas Island. So Orcas Island, for those that don't know, original orbit scenery for FS9 back in the day. I bought Orcas Island. It was like one of the first sceneries I ever bought, and it was the first orbit scenery I ever bought. And I flew in and out of Orcas Island all the time. I want to say there used to be a VOR Alpha there. Maybe it's been
Jazz
decommissioned.
441, Vancouver Center.
But,
Hello. Plan runway 16 when ready.
And FSX, I got Orcas Island as well, and you could see like whales and stuff out over the water on the approach. And then the game, what was it? FS Passengers. It was like an add-on. FS Passengers. I started a freight company. I called it Executive Cargo Solutions, ECS. And I ran ECS out of Orcas Island from a 152 to a King Air. Eventually, the PMDG 737-600, all based out of Orcas Island. Absolutely loved it. I have not been to an Orcas Island since FSX. So I installed it for 24, and I haven't checked it out yet, so I hope it looks good. I did buy Shaq. I bought the Orbix one just before the stream. I got it installed.
Station on the ground in Kamloops. You should be able to get that clearance.
Should be good. A 736 and a 2,900-foot runway. Yep, Canadian. You could do it. You could do it. Completely light, completely empty. I would take off and I'd go to either Seattle or Ballingfield, one of the other strips. There's another strip over there.
Bravo, Roger.
And then I would get fuel if I needed to. But yeah, it was always sporty in out of Orcas Island. And eventually I moved I think that was one of the first times I hacked FS Passengers, because I want to say I crashed the 736 either taking off
identified,
or landing one time, and I was so pissed that I spent all these years and I crashed. I found a way to like hack my points back, my airplane back, whatever it was, however it managed. It's just like you could go and edit the spreadsheet essentially and fix whatever you wanted. You could cheat. But I never cheated until that point. And then I moved my 736 down to another field in, I think, Montgomery Field, which wasn't much longer, but it was better. Because then, by that time, Orbix had all of California out. So I was doing all my flying in Orbix.
When you begin your descent, your speed restriction is at that point canceled.
Copy,
Do I have any videos of my operations out of Orcas? Alan Black, it's funny you ask. I actually do. Not on this PC though.
Clearance is to
I have my old laptop, and I was going through some of the old videos and stuff. I was actually looking for like corporate videos and freight videos. And I found a video of landing at Orcas Island in the 736, and actually I found one in a King Air C90, the Coronado C90, going into somewhere else. I had a custom livery. I say custom livery. I wrote Executive Cargo Solutions in red text on the side of the aircraft.
Radio 2095, we're at 14.5, check.
I don't
Radio
think I have it on this
2095,
PC.
the Hope altimeter is.
You know what? I
2981.
might. Stand by.
2981.
Hopefully I don't crash my sim. If I crash my sim, I'm blaming whoever asked this question. So, I had another...
Vancouver, today,
No, I think I only have Quality Wings video. Oh, can't play the song. I have a Quality Wings video. Has some music to it though, so I can't play it. I don't have the,
The
other
first,
one here.
the flight just passed Princeton. Say the call sign.
Radial 320, 10,500, and we're just west of Princeton.
Yeah, I copied all that except the call sign. Radio 320. Roger, gotcha. Did you want flight following? You're actually below controlled airspace here.
Executive Cargo Solutions to become a subsidiary of BS Logistics. Maybe.
Okay, gotcha. Flight following. I didn't have a marked flight following. I don't know if the previous controller was flight following for you, but you are now.
Man, that, come on now. The Duke. Man, there's so much juice terrain we're flying over. We can't really see it.
Vancouver Center, Duke 440 Charlie Mike also with you, 12000 direct to Orcas.
With you. Come on, Duke.
November 440 Charlie
Come on,
Mike.
Duke,
hello
you're better
again.
than that.
Did you want flight
It's
following?
a shell company.
Yeah, we'll take flight following at 0 Charlie Mike.
I also had the PMDG
Following,
J41
0 Charlie Mike, Roger. Flight following.
in the ECS livery at Orcas Island too.
Is 2981.
I'm debating on if I should bring the GoPro and the 1900 and film a cockpit
Canada
video. I don't know if I
861,
should
set
do
up
it though.
for the
Could be nice to put on
09
stream
left
during a
approach.
longer haul. Do it, man, Canadian. If you want me to, man.
Left
I won't show anything you don't want me to show, but if you got something you want me to show, dude, I'd love to.
City 112, same for you. Set up for the RNAV Zulu 08 left approach.
Absolutely, man, I'll do it.
City 112, Vancouver.
I'm really looking at getting those
08 left.
meta glasses or whatever, man.
Roger. And Air Canada 861, descend 5000.
Let's get some 310 pilot vibes going on here. Oh, come on now. Where's
City
my
112,
where's my
descend
2020
105.
sympathizers at? You cannot tell me that does not look extremely juicy. Imagine this view. Hold on, everyone picture yourself. This view with an A350 descending into Anchorage. I don't know. They don't take A350s in Anchorage. I don't know. Still, come on now. I'll try that next month. I'll do it in metas, but it's limited to 3 minutes. Ah, I got you.
Air Canada 972, Vancouver.
So,
Sorry, go ahead.
are the mate? I guess they're battery
Control, you
powered.
busy, just take it ahead. Can I request
It
ILS
looks
Zulu
juicy until you
16,
until you
Dalles
lose internet connection. That's true, Fred. You're right. I'm with you, Fred. I am with you, man.
Jazz 508, cleared the ILS Zulu 16 approach, liner transition.
Clear for the ILS runway 16 linear transmission, Canada, Jazz 508.
You're pumped for the 8? All right, so what's everyone going to fly the 3? Are you going to fly the
Air
900?
972, Roger.
Or are you going to fly the
Plan
1000?
ILS
Oh
Zulu
my
16
gosh,
approach
look at
with
this
that
as we
full
break
transition.
out.
You can descend now 8,300.
Oh, come on. That is amazing.
8,300.
Is that a river we could follow to the ocean?
Zulu 16,
I feel like we need to get over a river and follow that river to the ocean. That's got to
Jazz
be...
508
Oh, but that'll go right to
Vancouver
Vancouver, I
Center,
think.
132.35.
According to Sky Vector, I think that river
132.35.
goes right into Vancouver.
Air Canada 972, same for you. Contact Vancouver Center 132.35.
32.35 for Air
I'm
Canada
Sky
972.
Vectoring a
Thanks for the traffic,
DME point
Oh, thank you.
on Canadian airspace. So at 46 miles from Orcas, we should be in U.S. airspace. At 46 miles from Orcas, we're 55. So
November 254 Kilo Alpha looking to exit control airspace on the descent.
look at this.
254 Kilo Alpha, Roger.
I'm taking a
You cleared
screenshot.
out of controlled airspace in the vicinity of Abbotsford.
I think we're going to shoot for this
and you'll
hole
be
right
entering,
here.
Arrival airspace, so just descend 2,500 for now.
12,500, November 254 Kilo Alpha.
Unless we go off to the left somewhere. There's a big mountain out here somewhere.
Good evening, Center United 8, Center 6.
Mountain something. What's it? Mount Baker, I think. We got to be careful. Can't scud run too far.
Canada 876 Vancouver, hello. Plan runway 16 in Kelowna. When ready,
Yeah, there's a
descend
hole right there,
130,000.
Canadian. Right there is where we're going.
Actually, Canada 876, cancel
Let me
that.
double
When ready,
check.
descend flight level
My
260.
fuel block 613, but that included the
Down on
alternate
flight
of
level
Seattle.
260
So
when
worst
ready,
case
United.
scenario, we should have
Flare
enough gas
820, I'm
to
gonna
get
modify
into
your clearance
Seattle.
as well. When ready, descend flight level 260.
Descent to 60, ready, flare 2.
But we might have to find an airport with an ILS. Port. What's right off the Seattle Harbor Regional? Whidbey. That's a naval air station.
Air Canada 861, cleared the RNAV Zulu 08 left approach, been low transition.
Does Friday Harbor
Zulu approach.
have an ILS? Does Friday Harbor have an ILS? Looking at charts on SkyVic.
Radio 404, Vancouver.
Bellingham
Radio
might have an
404, go
ILS.
ahead.
Squawk it in.
Right now, my latest is telling me 10 miles clear at Orcas. I don't know if that's accurate or not. Look, according to SkyVector.
Flash in the box.
Oh my gosh, flash in the box. Come on, AJ. Tacoma has ILS 17.
Vancouver traffic, American 13.
Friday Harbor has NDB. Ooh,
Radio
could do an
404.
NDB at
I've
Friday
lost you
Harbor.
here. American. Oh, there you are.
We have to land. No, we have to land at Orcas. We are going to get into
Radio
Orcas.
404 identified.
I think Orcas is going to be VFR when we get there. I
American
think the
station
weather
calling, go ahead.
is moving southeast.
Requesting to hold so I can get down on my descent at Apton.
Stephen. Whidbey has an ILS. Okay, so we have an ILS at Navy. We're starting to get a little bit of chop here, though. All right, we're 47 miles. So I think, according to my
Okay.
source, says
I don't know if I can have. Is that on your flight plan? No, you're going to Orcas.
we have
Okay.
just crossed into U.S. airspace, according to my charts.
Remember 254 Kilo Alpha, contact Vancouver Terminal.
I need another low-level nav source to identify the
128.6,
river.
g'day, November 254 Kilo Alpha.
American
We can make our own
1374,
approach.
contact Vancouver Terminal 128.6.
128.6.
In a classic case of get there itis.
And Glasgow 112, just.
We could make our own approach. If I can make a waypoint over the water, I can set up a descent path to get down to 500 feet and bust through the water, or bust through the cloud layer and get visual over the water.
Station calling for lower. Say the call sign.
We are
Sorry,
sucking
City
a lot of
112.
gas here. Maybe we should.
Oh, City 112.
Might have to think about pulling it back here in a minute.
Send 5,000.
We're only 14 minutes out, though.
5,000, City 112. Vancouver Center, flare.
Welcome to the land of the
201,
free and home of the brave. USA,
Zero in
baby.
my,
Good.
speed
Should we add another, should we just add another, USA flag? Have two USA flags? Because we landed here twice. Bearded Aviator, welcome to Private Pilot, sir. Glad to have you on board, man.
City 112, contact arrival 128.
You're green now, Bearded Aviator. You are one of us. One of
Thank
us. This is Barry Seal Ops. We will find a way to Orcas. Vega's correct. Bills Mafia says V1's flight sim ADM is just
Remember
phenomenal.
131 Alpha Juliet, descend 12,500.
Took me a second. I thought you were trying to say AMD. I just said aeronautical decision making is phenomenal. So this is what I'm thinking, Jay.
Remember 131 Alpha Juliet, Vancouver.
He gone. So
Radio 2095, Vancouver.
he gone.
2095.
Are you ready for your descent yet?
I'm ready.
We were actually hoping to break down under your control and head through the valley. We've got quite a lot of cloud coverage up ahead of us.
I'm thinking, chat. If we make
Okay,
a
advise when you're
KNS
ready for descent.
waypoint over here,
Ready for descent.
off
Okay,
of this
Radio 2095,
VOR,
descend
we
12,500.
can descend wide open, open descent to the water, level off, and then fly visually to the National Island Refugee and then into Orcas.
Remember 131 Alpha Juliet, Vancouver.
Do I still have to be on with this guy? I'm out of his airspace, so 38 miles out. Loving the Duke flights. Ken LeMay, thank you so much, man, for the support. Appreciate you. Use the Bellingham ILS to get down.
Alpha, Vancouver.
And Scud Run. That's what I like. I like that plan. Bellingham ILS. That is right on the water. Alright. That's the plan. We're going to set up for the Bellingham ILS. And then Scud Run. So I need freaks. Let's go ahead and pull open our charts. Let's search for an airport. What is it? K what? KBLI.
Center 0 Charlie Mike, cancel IFR.
0 Charlie Mike, IFR cancellation received, confirm.
BL.
Affirmative, I cancel IFR, and we have a avionics failure, so.
Uh-oh.
Okay, 0 Charlie Mike, I still got your flight following.
ILS 16. Oh, it's from the north. 1085 of 164. Whoa,
Yeah,
see, I hate
avionics is
using
shutting off
Navigraph.
here on and off, so we're not going to be able to hear you, but we're going to go VFR.
1085 and 164.
0 Charlie Mike, frequency change approved.
See, I don't like using Navigraph charts on that thing, man. It just makes me sussed out. So if I'm U.S.
Actually, 0 Charlie Mike,
airspace, can I just
on this
disconnect?
frequency, you should contact terminal 128.6.
Look, there's the water. Let's go to the water. I'm going to ask to cancel. Going heading mode. And set on November 357 Bravo Sierra. We'd like to cancel flight following at this time. We're going to go ahead and descend VFR into Orcas from here.
Radial 320, Roger.
Nope.
Your flight following is canceled. You can switch to 128.6 if you're in the terminal control zone. Otherwise, have a good flight to Orcas. Bye-bye.
We'll see you at 7 Bravo Sierra. He was confusing me with a different call sign. We're just going to pretend that we didn't hear that. So, what do we got to be on? 22.8? 22.8, heading mode selected. There's the water. 10.5. Attitude, pitch down. Here we go. Looks a little far away from where we are. Yeah, so we're going to go right through here. I see the water out there. I see where we are. We're only 29 miles out. So we can get there. We've got our KNS 80 set up. What we should do, though, is actually make the waypoint off of Bellingham. We should make Orcas off of this. Is there a VOR here? No, let's make it off of... it's got to be a VOR. Wattacom VOR. So Wattacom is... Where's the freak for this thing? Gosh, I hate charts. 1310. So we're going to make a new waypoint. 1310 is what we got to dial in here. We're going to go to waypoint 2. Data, frequency 11310. Let's go ahead and start bringing our power back. We'll go 31 inches here. And 11310 data page. Or it's 1130. Oops. 203 at 19 though. 203 at 19. at 19, and the frequency is 13.0. We're going to use that. Boom. All right, so that is the airport. We've got you set up in nav for the airport, but we're looking good now. We're looking good. All right, get rid of that. Bring up the sounds. Yeah, we're stage cooling now, but a little bit late. As we descend, it's going to keep creeping up, so keep an eye on it. We weren't running it very hard, so theoretically we could probably just chop and drop this sucker and be okay. Alright, KNS is fun because it's like navigating PBD. Exactly, man. I love it. It's PBD navigation. That's exactly what it is. PBD nav. Alright, that was 100% legal VFR flying. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Get the windshield heat off. We can squawk VFR. Close enough to 2 minutes. 29. Start the chrono again. Let's have a running chrono. I see the water, but where are the meeps? I'm still in his airspace? There's no way. Really? According to so I'm looking at SkyVector, and SkyVector shows me clear of Canadian airspace. Maybe there's like a terminal approach airspace chart? I don't know. Surely that would be charted though. I think we're clear. We're gonna keep coming down though. We'll set 1,500 feet, nose it down a little bit more, enriching just a little bit. We're gonna find our way to Orcas yet. All right, on the descent, let's set 1,000 foot. Let's set sea level here so we don't destroy our airplane with pressurization. 28.6 to Victoria approach. Are they online? Let me get all my lights on here before I forget. Lights are coming on. Let me look at SkyVector. I don't see any airspace unless, I would be... No, I'm not in anybody's airspace according to SkyVector. What's my PBD off of Watacom? If I go 13.0 on nav 2 here, where am I in relation to 13.0? So right now I am 195 at 5 miles. So I'm not in anybody's airspace off it. I'm over here. So there's no way I'm in anyone's airspace. I don't think. I don't know. It might be. Wingnut, am I in someone's airspace? Alright, 2 more minutes. Let's come back. 27. Head over to the left a little bit more. So Orcas is actually right off the nose. I think it's going to be right here, right? Oh man, it's been so long. Keep you on RNAV. We're 11 miles out. Is there a CTAF for this place? Not CTAF, so dumb. No Orcas, so we're 228. Orca Island traffic, November 357 Bravo Sierra. We are 10 miles to the north, inbound for visual trade-in. I don't know what the runway is. I believe in iPad's water, but I also believe in sim crashing with Navigraph, so I don't want to do that. But what I am going to do is I'm going to start bringing my own iPad to the office, put Navigraph on it. And exactly, Matty K. If Victoria Approach wants to talk to me, they would call me, I would imagine. All right, we're through 8,000 feet. We're riching it up. We're looking good. 1,200 onto that. The pressurization is checked. Fuel is looking good. We're approaching our reserve tanks, or our reserve numbers. We are at 4 minutes on the chrono. Let's go ahead and bring it back 2 more. 24. I think the weather is changing and or loading in. We need to dive. Dive down, baby. Yeah, rich for landing, yes. So we're passing over that little, like, I don't know what you call it. I'm going to go autopilot off. We're going to hand fly. Little refugee center for the animals down there. Now we are starting to enter into a cloud layer, which is suspect. So let's go ahead and nose this puppy over a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? A little bit more nose down trim. Where's my water? Looking for water. It's smooth, but man, we are ripping. 3 miles out. Probably gonna have to overfly. It's an island. No, I know it's an island, but what is it called? Like a refugee area? What is it called, man? It's an island, but it's a refugee center for animals. What do they call that on the chart? It's like a sanctuary or something. They're like no fly. You're not supposed to fly below a certain altitude on them. Oh, look, there's orcas right there. Wildlife refuge, a sanctuary city. It is a refugee area. Wow, the clouds are dark over there. Alright, so we're going to have to set up. Looks like the winds are calm. That appears to be runway 18, maybe? We're going to do a little circle here. Come straight back to 20. We're going to do a little circle out here. We're not going to overfly because if we're going to be VFR, we're going to just make a circle and we'll land final on whatever that is there. Yep, we're not going to enter a proper pattern on that one. Not with those clouds. I wonder if there used to be whales out here. So in FSX, you could see whales at Orcas Island.
Island traffic, radial 2095, approaching from the west, heading through 4,000, taking runway 16.
Let's go for a little tour over here. Wait, is that a whale over there? Riching it up a little bit more. I'm looking for whales. Don't see any whales. That's disappointing. All right, we're through at 1,500. Let's go ahead and level at 1,000. Let's help us slow down here. We're whale watching. Whale watching has been unsuccessful. Alright, we got traffic at 10 now. Alright, runway's in sight. Let's go ahead and dial it in. Orcas Island traffic. November 357 Bravo Sierra, 3 miles out, straight in for 16 Orcas. Alright, we're 1,000 feet. Mixtures are full rich. We'll leave the props back for a VFR approach. We're slowing down rapidly. Let's go ahead and go. Gas coming on. We'll throw the gear now. Gear's coming down. Pressurization looks good. Heaters in auto. Flaps approach. Let's go ahead and get centered up here. It's going to keep beeping at me there. Wow, it's definitely going to be, we're going to have to get an IFR clearance on the ground if there's somebody online, or we're going to have to pick up IFR en route. We're not going to be able to get out of here VFR. Oh, listen to those turbos. Oh, this is bringing me back. All right, let's go full flaps. Full flap sim is in. Gas undercarriage mixture props are set. A little bit high, correcting. Winds are pretty much calm. Might have a little bit of a tailwind, it feels like. Why am I getting that stutter? What's that all about? See, that's the scenery that's not officially supported. Everyone says sceneries are supported. I call BS. This is not the longest runway in America, so let's not float it all the way out.
Orcas traffic, radial 2095, we are visual to the airport.
Ooh, that was firm.
Northeast,
Oof.
maybe about 10 miles.
Welcome back to Orcas. Since we planted it, let's slam on the brakes and take this exit. Yeah, we missed that one too. An unstable approach leads to an unstable landing. Wise man once said. Alright, we're down. Let's go ahead and clean it up. That's coming up. Mixtures are back. Wow, it is dark and scary down here. That was a chunker if I've ever felt one. Alright, we'll go ahead and clear here. Wow, this is bringing me back, man. Orcas traffic, November 357 Bravo Sierra. We're clear of 16. Look at this guy in the... He doesn't have the scenery, so he's literally in the building. Oh, that's too funny. Does that say maintenance? Hold on, does that say maintenance? Orca Aerodrome. Maintenance. Oh, that's too much. Where are we going to go? Oh, we're in the dirt. This is where ECS used to park my Executive Cargo Solutions. I'd park it right there. We'll spin it around over here. Park over on the GA ramp. Park next to this King Air. We'll top off, get a flight plan filed, head to where we're going. Alright. Brake set. Generators coming off. Inverter. Avionics master. Cabin is dumped. 1000 RPM. Idle cutoff. Mags. And battery switch. Open up the nose. Yeah, we're going to need a top off here. Let's open up the cabin door. Let's walk outside for a second. Enjoy some good old Orcas. I listen to a ticking tick tick. Love it. Alright, we'll stand here. We'll wait for the DC-3 to land. I'll give you guys this view while I look at some flight planning options. Are those nose wheel scrub marks from me on the pavement? Yeah, they are, Matty K. So in 2024, it has like dynamic runways. So you can see your rubber and stuff, and then when you land on it, it comes back, and you see your rubber, you see your touchdown marks from before. I first noticed this in career mode when we were flying into whatever that tiny little airport was in the mountains. The first time I went there, it was just a clean runway. The second time, it had my old marks on it. The third time, it had my old marks on it ×2. And after we'd been there like 10 times, I saw a bunch of marks on the runway from landing there. So... yeah, I'm going to be curious about this DC-6 landing here. Matter of fact, I wonder, does Orcas have a GPU power for me? They sure do. We'll throw on the avionics here and the inverter. We'll just keep our nav light on, beacon off, turn off all these other lights. Should have done that. Just keep our nav light on with avionics on so we can listen to anybody coming in. I hear an airplane over there. Yeah, he's got his engine started up. Alright, I gotta go back to flight planning. Alright. So, what is a route I published? We're gonna have to file straight up via IFR, aren't we? A DC-6 and 2 more Dukes. Alright, well we're waiting. They can probably hot refuel. I gotta open up Discord. Hopefully this doesn't crash the sim. Oh wow, I can see everybody in the Discord streaming. That's awesome. Alright, flight planning. Route from Orcas is CVV 287 Pain. Alright, let me copy this. Alright, close Discord. Sim brief. New flight. 357 from Orcas to DLSS. BE-60 Duke. Grand Duke. Paste the route. Alright, that looks good. And let's generate that for 2240Z. Time now is 2210. Perfect. Are they landing yet? Oh, there it is. Nice. Is he going to stop? This is low-key making me want to fly DC-6. So, Wingnut in the chat. So, we are going to eventually have, maybe by next weekend, we're going to have, by the next flight, Radial Engine Mafia, call sign Radial, is going to be head up by Wingnut. They're all going to be flying DC-6s, and we'll multi-stream it. So, that'll be cool. We need to get a Radial Engine Mafia patch in an emoji for those guys. So we got one DC-6 down. Hopefully he can just hot refuel. Let me continue. Let me go back to my flight plan and let me know when the next guy is on final. All right, our flight plan has been generated. We need 7071 block. I don't like the alternate though. Portland. I'm going to do Portland instead. I'm going to select Portland as the alternate. 771 block fuel required. Airtime 138. That's if we flew the whole river. We may not have to do that. Let's go ahead and pre-file you. Flight plan is being filed as we speak. Altitude 17,000. Let's get up above this junk, man. Let's go complete IFR. Let's go. Let's climb straight up to 23,000. We'll go 23. Hopefully that'll get us on top. 23,000. We're slant alpha. Portland alternate. We got 3 hours of fuel on board. Flight plan has been filed. We need to top off our tanks here. 771. Here he comes. Should I marshal him in? I'm going to marshal you in. Come on, big dog. You can pull up a little bit farther. A little bit more. This way. Oh, he's going to try to turn it. Oh, Duke is down. We got a Duke down. There you go. This way. This way, sir. This way. No? Alright. I guess he's going to leave it there. Hold on. We got to go back to our flight plan. I'm not done flight planning. AJ's on final? Oh, we have AJ on final. Run to the runway. Come on, Barry. Come on, Barry. Run faster, Barry. Landing is imminent. Coder, so the thing, I wonder if I got the DC-6, if I installed it for 24. I don't think it works for 24, though. Ah, here comes, oh, he's going to crash. Oh, he's going to crash. Ooh. Oh, he bounced. Oh, he bounced. He bounced hard. Watch out, Barry. Watch out, Barry. Watch out, Barry. He's going around. He's going around. Yeah, how was that landing? He had to go around. Touch and go. Ramp inspection. Alright, I'm going to need to... is my avionics switch not on? My avionics switch isn't on. Dang it. The DC-6 flies fine at 24, but gauge animations are borked. Oh, no. That's not good, Dougal. But see, I was thinking if I have it installed, maybe my model will be better. Alright, 7071, that's checked. Flight plan is checked. That's all done. Fine and dandy. Okay, so let me throw you into here. KORS Sky Vector route is in. Low VFR charts are in. So looking at my flight plan here, we're going to go direct to CVV, which is going to be 117.2. So let's head back to the cockpit and we'll get this programmed. I got the avionics on. Why can't I hear? I guess I can't do avionics. Oh, there's a Duke is down. Let's get some panel lights on. It's because the battery switch has to be on? Yeah, okay, there's 22.8. Hey, AJ, how was that landing, bud?
Touch and goes, man. Touch and goes.
Yeah, sure. You still need fuel. Alright. What was our flight?
I was so focused, I stalled it almost on the day.
17.2 for CVV. Alright, 17.2 is our first waypoint. From there we're tracking to Payne, which is 110.6. .6 is set twice, and then from Payne we are taking the airway to the Seattle 16.8 VOR. We might be able to get some direction there. 16.8. Alright, so those are all set up. Pull the nose compartment, close that. We're going up to 24. 23, I think. Set this properly. We'll put you into norm before we screw that up. Pull the trigger on the Piaggio. How long does it take to propagate 24? Ken, I've heard 24 hours. I've heard less than that. I've also heard 6 days, 5 days, 4 days. It took me about 5 days, I think. I don't know if there's a way to make it go faster or not, man. A 319 is down. That seems sus. Oh, 319 is down. Alright. Top off our gas. We need 717, so let's go. Wait, we're at 30. How much gas are we adding? We got to keep track. Got to do some math here real quick. We have 31 gallons. And we're going to go to 50. That's 31. So that's 19. That's 38, but we need more than that. We need 60 aside, so we need another 20. So we need 58 gallons. So we've just added 58 gallons. Current fuel at Orcas Island is $7.50 a gallon. So we just added 58 gallons times 750. We just spent $4.35 in gas. So that's set up. Oop. Who's that? Oh, he's down? He's down. Gotta love the slew key.
No slew in there, man. No slew.
Alright, so we are set. Oh, wait, why is our co-pilot 300 pounds? He shouldn't be. He was like 250, wasn't he? I don't know why it was 300. I must have accidentally like scrolled it or clicked it on accident. We've had the same weight for all the streams. Alright, 60 gallons aside, $500 is spent in avgas. We got 722 on board. That looks good. And who do we need to call? Let's get off this island. I know. Well, I want to make sure everyone is gassed up. Is anybody else inbound? And I also want to make sure, who do we need to talk to? Let me load. I don't want to load up Iveo Premium map. Do we need to talk to somebody out of here? Alright, flight plan is filed. I don't know why I haven't got a auto ATC. We're going 23 thou. Flight plan is filed. You're on board, USMC? Excellent, dude. Matty K, I missed your super chat, man. I appreciate you. He can use your I flew the wake excuse. I love it, man. I love it. Thanks for the $2 super chat, Matty K. Alright, let's go ahead and spin this sucker up. Hey, Alpha Whiskey, do we need to talk to anybody here to depart?
Unless you want to get in trouble.
What do you mean?
We don't talk to anybody, we can't get in trouble, can we?
That's a good point. But I feel like Seattle's online. I see approach online.
Yeah, that's approach.
Alright. Screw it. Let's go. We'll go ahead and... Wait, I guess let's try a ground power start. Screw it. We'll turn avionics off. Keep the battery switch on. We need to close the main cabin door, which is kind of hard to reach. Let me come back here, close you up. Main cabin door. Let's go and throw our beacon on. We should be hot, so we're just going to go just above idle, forward, cut off. No need to prime. Cow flaps are set. Let's go ahead and crank it. Right, left, both. Hopefully it's not vapor locked. Here we go. Clear prop. A little more gas. Vapor locked, perhaps. Okay, I see you. I see you. In that case, let's try this. Let's go left engine attempt. Crack you. I'm going to crack you about half. Clear prop. Vapor lock. Full throttle. Not good, chat. Let's take a look. This is actually really cool. I'm not trying to cheat. It's just cool to see. Look at that. We are vapor locked. Isn't that cool? We're 100% vapor locked. I love this. We got a DC-3 coming in. Hold up. Where? I don't see him. We are vapor locked though. Isn't that cool? Alright, so vapor lock start. Let's go wide open. Idle cut off. Let's see if we can clear the vapors. Let's prime it out of there. We'll go right engine pump. Gotta flood this bad boy. We might be hosts, chat. Look at that. We're gonna flood the friggin' engines. And we gotta do a flooded start. That's good enough. Alright, full throttle, idle cut off. Get ready, this is gonna take 2 hands. Come on, baby. Come on. Starter's cooked. Starter's cooked. Oh. Alright. Let's go to the left. Prime. We're going to flood it. We got to clear the lock. Let's make sure that the right side is clear. We're going to go ahead and attempt the left side now. Good thing is we're on ground power here. The round motor's taxiing. I know, they got to get out of here. We got to get rid of these vapor lock lines. Open. Will this help cool it off a little bit? Oh, geez, too much fuel. That should be good. Fuel boost off. What if we use the pump to start? This is going to be spicy here. Watch this. Clear prop. Come on, damn it. We're cooked. We are cooked. We are so cooked. Making sure our flaps are all the way open. Let's go back to the right. Starter's cooled off. Alright, look, our vapor's going away. We're going to try something. We're going to try a little juice trick here. Back in the old day. Wait for me, Rem, don't leave me. I'm trying to get some pressure up to the line. Here we go, watch this. Come on now. Come on. Come on, baby. Yes, 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 yes! Ooh! Alright. Whew. That's spicy. Alright, we got a good start. Gonna have to do the old fuel pressure trick. Boost pump's coming on for the left. There we go. I just want to get the line with some fuel. Cirrus pilot start. Come on. Hit it. Come on. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, yes, yes. Whew, that was a good one. That was much better. We didn't go full throttle. Good night alive. All right, we got 2 good starts. Let's go ahead and get rid of the external power. Thank you, sir. You're clear to close it up back there. Get that pump off. Generators are coming online. Master, inverter. Let's close you up. We're squawking VFR when that's up and running. We're going to basically... I don't have an auto ATC. Do I need to disconnect and reconnect for auto ATC? Let me try that. Let me disconnect and reconnect. I thought maybe it would help me get an auto ATC. Nothing. All right.
Space start.
Let's go. Orcas traffic. 357 Bravo here. Taxi Rebel 16. Let's go. Canadian, you're out of here. Take it easy, bud. Thanks for stopping by, man.
Common traffic, November 254 Kilo Alpha will be following the R2 taxiing runway 16.
Everybody's topped off. T's and P's. Engines are warming back up. We should be just fine, y'all. That is why hot starts on a fuel-injected engine are no bueno. Try doing that in Visalia. Now, it'd be even worse if it was 110 degrees outside. Because we just had a little bit of vapor lock, man. Able to force it out. Sometimes you just get cooked. And when you don't have if you're not on a ground power, like if we were trying to do battery, we wouldn't have been able to start there. Our battery would have been almost dead if that was on battery only. So we got lucky that we have services here. Oh, look at the helo pad. Okay, mad props to Black Square. That was cool. See? That ain't no... I feel like we might have damaged a tire. I'm having a hard right pull here.
Orcas 66 stop with the departing 16 south.
I'm getting a hard right pull here. Let's do a flaps approach for this takeoff. So we're going to come up. We'll go flaps approach mode. Trim is in the green. Yeah, you're dead to me, V1 battery. Yep, that's exactly what it'd be saying right about now. Anybody want to go whale watching? Hop on a boat, we'll go whale watching. What's the holdup out here, y'all? Don't leave without me. Get back in the airplane here in just a second. I want to go down here. I want to take a look at the whale watching boats. What kind of boat is this, Flicks? My feet are going to get wet.
Orcas traffic, radial 2095. We're going to go on the grass here and use all the runway. We'll advise for departure.
Please remain in the aircraft at all times. Look, it's Orcas Island, man. I kind of scope it out. I feel like we should have scoped out the hangars while we were over there.
For the runway extension for nothing.
All right, there's one Duke. He's out of there. Look at this King Air, man. Oh, come on. I want some King Air. I'm missing that turbine Duke. All right, let's climb back in. Godspeed, Zippy. I was actually scuba diving here when a bunch of orcas swam nearby. Really, Thrustset? Dude, that's awesome, man. That is so cool. Let's go ahead and set our top altitude, flight level 230.
Orcas 266 south whiskey on course heading 145. Last call, Orcas.
Soup!
Soup!
I taxi without my taxi light. Oops. All right. Wow. Zippy is full back. I mean, this is where we need the REM emoji so we could all spam the radial engine mafia emoji right now.
Orcas traffic, radial 2095 is superchargers on, water injection on.
He's going AWE.
God damn it, this is a terrible idea. Wish us luck.
Godspeed, brother. Please don't crash. I need those parts. Is this real life or just a fantasy? I don't know. Wait, hold on. We should be camera mode for this. Hold on. Ah! I gotta zoom in. I can't zoom in any faster. Look at the Normandy invasion stripes on the DC-3 over there. Come on, Zippy! Yes! Yes! Man, you are a pro pilot. Nice. Orcas traffic, 357 Bravo Sierra, going to line up runway 16, Orcas. Should we wait for wake turbulence? Alright, lights are all coming on. Oop, that's not a light switch. We'll turn you off. Alright, we'll go proper beacon recog. Proper strobe in nav is set. Flaps are approach. Cylinders are just touching the green now. Oh, look at me. Look at me doing an Airbus lineup. What was that, dude? Almost went off the freaking runway the other direction. Unbelievably terrible. All right, here we go. Should we wait for wake turbulence? Orcas traffic, November 357 Bravo Sierra, departing runway 16.
Orcas traffic, November 254 Kilo Alpha will be departing 16 via the extension.
The extension. Spool them up. Here we go. I love those sounds. Power set. Airspeed's live. Engine instruments are green. A little bit of a crosswind from the left here. A little left aileron. We got our flaps, so it should be a nice little pop off the ground here. Whoop. Like that. Positive rate. Gear up. Fly with. Fishtailing into the wind, baby. Was that a C? Oh, that's a Transall down there. Oh, that is sweet. C-160 down there. Keep climbing. Let's just go just under blue line here. And we'll go flaps up. Pitching for 120. A little bit of a left turn here. Let's stay over the water. Ooh, turbulent here. I think we're getting wake turbulence from the DC-6. How crazy is that? Let's get out of his wake. Send you to nav 1.
254 Kilo Alpha clear of runway 16, flooding to the south.
10-6 for nav 1. Was it 17-2? Why is 17-2 showing behind us? Alright. We're through 1,000. Let's go ahead and set our climb power. .2? I gotta check the sky vector here real quick. CVV is 117.2. I don't know why we're not picking it up. The next one is Pain 110.6. We're not picking up Pain yet either. 110.6. Avionics is on. Let's get you back into nav mode. Maybe that'll do it. Get you out of our nav mode. Come on now. My Pro Duker's at. Alright, we've got our nav radial. Bring sim sounds back down to an acceptable level. .140, climbing to 230. We do have some weather out there. We need to squawk on altitude though, 1200. Got some radar up ahead. That's not very awesome. All right, 10-6, and then we're looking, so we're 17-2, then we're looking for 10-6. Add a 4 for 230. Goodbye, Orcas Island. Man, it's been over 10 years since I've seen that airport in the city. Who's that? Oh, look at that King Air, man. King Air just eating our lunch. Look at that. That's cool. Screenshot. Frickin' King Air is eating our lunch. He's also probably climbing out at like 110 knots. No, he can't be. He's passing us. We're doing 140. Jeez. I want a King Air. My number 3 is even more angry with me. Uh-oh. We need your parts, Zippy.
We're climbing out at 170 feet per minute, and we're doing at least 3,000 feet a minute.
That's pretty good. 170 knots, 3,000 feet a minute. Turbine dude, baby. That's what I need. Eddie, fly. I would always take off into the water. And only enough fuel to get to Payne or whatever it is. I'd take off with, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes of fuel. Take off and land. Get fuel. Trust me, just because I got airborne in FSX in a 736, it does not mean it was legal by any means. Just made it happen. Okay, I'm back online here. Cylinder head temps are nice and cold. I'm going to close half. Let's go 1, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. We'll go half, give us a little bit more perf too. Alright, so we're tracking our needles. We're looking good at a 6.9. I might have to go autopilot on here just to give us some more maneuverability. Autopilot nav is engaged. We're navving in attitude mode. We're tracking 21172. Still waiting for the 10.6 to pick us up. We do have some radar returns out there. Seattle approach is online. I don't think we're near them. And if we climb up high enough, I think we'll be okay. So come over here. Double check pressurization is properly set this time. 230 is set. Cabin is climbing. That looks good. Engine instruments are all in the green at 72. Nice and cool in here with the auto heat on. Absolutely wonderful. Let's sync our heading bug here so we can establish a crosswind drift. Selma Duke at the next stop. Zippy has 5,000 pounds of cargo and just over my required fuel. Perfect. DLS will be our big, that's where you're going to pick up your REM leader, hopefully, at Wingnut. Hopefully the REM leader will join us. Ah, we're getting ice on the windshield. We're icing up. Windshield heats are coming on. Let's go pitot heats and fuel vents. Heating it up on the outside. There we go, clearing that ice off. I love that. I love that. Look at where we frosted up pretty good there. Some frosting on the windows. Might have to cycle the boot here in just a minute. Breakout when? I don't know, man. I'm still waiting for 10.6. We're only 16.3. Don Pellegrino, my man. Good to see you, dude. Captain, good to catch you again. Had to give up 2024 for a while. Joystick gremlins. Uh-oh, on the X56 are killing me. Nighttime flying is bad. Bright. Yeah, it's definitely way bright, Dom. Well, hopefully the Sim Update 1, Dom, should be fixing some stuff here. So let's hope Sim Update 1 comes soon enough. Thanks for the support, man. 15 months, Dom. I appreciate you, dude. All right, so as we're climbing out through 10 now, I'm really paying attention to the performance. Whoa! I'm really paying attention to the performance of the airplane to determine if I'm actually getting ice on my leading edge or not. So right now, you know, this is our normal climb power settings and we're doing a normal speed, so I think we're okay. We just started picking up 10.6 on nav 2, so what we can do is sync nav 2 up, see what the signal's like, and we'll just cut the corner and start heading there right now. I like it. It's about 120. Let's flip you over. 10.6, nav 2, direct line. Automatically reverts to heading mode, which is awesome. I like that. Make sure we get a little lean in there. Bring that power back a little bit. Or, excuse me, bring the mixtures back a little bit as we go through 12,000 feet. Get a nice direct 2 set up. And we'll activate nav. Nav engaged. And I'm going to go ahead and blow the boot here. I don't know how much I trust MSFS icing models. I'm starting to see airplane do weird things. Let's go ahead and do a 1 cycle boot blow. Ribbed for AJ's pleasure. And the ice pressure was green and going back down to normal. So we got good pressure. We just did a cycle of the boot. Let's reset the chrono for that. That's the last time we cycled. Let's lower the nose a hair here. Actually, you know what? On second thought, scratch that. Let's keep punching out as fast as we can here. Let's see if we can get on top of this. We're going to run it hard. We're going to stick there right at 29, 20, or excuse me, 40, 39 and 29. 130 on the speed. I actually think it is like 130 or something, 134. Flying and icing with boots, that's going to be a gnaw for me, dog. I know it, man. Look at this crosswind correction here, too. Ground speed at 161, so it's pushing us. We are approaching some more weather up ahead. We'll run that boot maybe every 3 minutes or so. Oh, breakout? Are we seeing a breakout? Potentially? Breakout, chat? When? Steven, I think there's got to be a conflicting binding with my light switch. Oh, I'm seeing icing on the cowling. We are receiving ice. Look at our speed. We are icing up. It's been 1 minute, 90 seconds. Let's go another 4 seconds. We'll blow the boots again. You don't want to blow it too fast because you can get ice bridging. Confirmed. Another 1 cycle boot blow. The ice pressure is coming up. You can see the ribs. We should probably throw our prop heats on if they're not already. Let's go ahead, prop heat engaged. Yeah, we are picking up ice for sure. Start to see it form there. And we're going into a really dark cloud, which is also very sus. I'm actually getting nervous. Next VOR is 16.8. We'll throw you on nav too. Ooh, we picked up 16.8 already. That's good. We'll just stand by though for right now. Let's center up the number 2 VLOC. Tom, I didn't want to say anything because everyone would just say I'm glazing the sim, but I feel like that's what happened too. When I turned on the prop heat, it sounded like the prop went up a little bit. The pitch changed. Jeff, I feel like I'm in grave danger myself, my man. I'm in grave danger. I feel like we're in grave danger together. Man, this is a no joke serious cloud layer here. 17.6, getting ready to set standard. Cabin temp is getting a little bit cold here. We're going to leave it at auto heat. Let's see if it'll keep up. It probably won't. But I'm going to go ahead and crack the pressurization there a tad. That'll help it out. Alright, through 18,000 feet, we'll set standard. 2992 is set. Do a little lean. Spurious said I thought I heard that too. See? Maybe it wasn't only me. Check our chrono. We're 3:30. I'm going to reset chrono, start it, and blow the boot again. Boots up. Pressure's in the green. It'd be really cool if you could see like ice crackling out there. I think the Jetstream J41 had that. That's actually a really good animation of the boot blowing there. The J41 had boot de-ice simulated. Let's increase the range on this radar. What are we looking at over here? So we're in the green. Basically flying between two more convective clouds or convective situations. Yeah, I'm glad we picked up IFR. Nobody's pinged us. I think we're okay. We're approaching 1 minute from our last boot cycle. Monitor those engine instruments. Things in the green. Oh, we're getting close. I'm gonna lower that nose just a hair. Just a little bit more speed. We're getting a little bit too slow. I don't like that, but we're all also climbing. Get a little bit more manifold pressure in there, a little bit more juice. We'll go to 2 minutes and then we'll blow the boots on 2 minutes. Yeah, we definitely are receiving ice. Breakout is close. Breakout is close. What would happen if you had a pitot heat failure? Keep going. Keep climbing. You got to get on top of it. Right now, oh man, let's level off. We're going to go 25. Let's go 250. See if we can't get on top. Reset pressurization for 25,000. 25,000 set. Keep it going. All right, we're through 2 minutes. Time to blow the boot. 1 cycle. Ribs are out. Pressure is green. Reset the chrono. Good again. I want to get on top of this. Yeah, we're going to amend for 25. It looks like nav 2 is a direct approximately 1.5, maybe slightly right, which I don't really want to start tracking nav 2 just yet because I kind of want to get on top, see what we're looking at. We are definitely in icing conditions, though. You see it even on the spinner starting to pick up a little bit. Rusty, I don't believe vertical profile. I don't believe that works. Oh, I lied. I stand corrected. How does one... I want to go tilt down, though. I like this one better. 24 for 25. All right, this is better. Should be too cold up here, hopefully, for ice anyway. Cloud tops at 27 on Navigraph. Thank you, Spurious. Bust through this little guy. All right. It looks like we do have scattered tops. It might be below us, or scattered tops above us, but I think we'll level at 25. We'll reconfigure. We'll do one more boot blow at 2 minutes just to make sure we're clean. Oh, she's going to go up there and try to grab it. That's dangerous with the autopilot. That happens in real life too, though, with these older autopilots. Tries to run up and grab it. Look at our manifold fell way off. All right, there we go. Let's get some speed back. As we level, we'll leave the manifold, or we'll leave the cow flaps where they are. All right, let's switch to 16.8. 16.8 is up. We're heading mode. Center the needle. Go direct 16.8 now. Nav engaged. Cooking with gas now. Bring us a little bit right. We're on top of all this. All right, chat. Yeah, when I turned prop heat on, I heard the prop speed up. We needed it. You can see we should be above the ice now. Any ice that we have on our airplane is probably going to stay there, but I don't think we're going to be accumulating any more ice. We'll do one more surface cycle. And outside air temp check is Celsius minus 20, 30, 2, 4, 6, 8. Minus 38 C. So it's getting there. It's getting there, but it's not too cold. We're going to go minus 38 at 25,000 feet on our TAS readout here. Classy Traveler. All right, here comes 25. There's 30, 40, right about there. We're tasking about 255. We're going to set cruise power here in just a minute. Let's go ahead and knock you back an inch or two. Let's go 32, or let's go 31. Do 31 today. Classic Trevor, thank you for the $10 super chat, man. A few lattes to thaw us out. Thanks for an awesome stream, Classy Traveler. Thank you so much, man, for the support. I do appreciate that. Very, very kind. And, yep, latte is in hand. Trying to sync my props here. And we're going to lean it out now. Really get some performance. ITT's on the rise. Fuel flow's falling, as it should. Wingnet just doesn't know which gauge to look at when he leans the Duke. Let's go lean fine. Should have done that. Too late. I missed it. Let's try that again. Oh my gosh, we got a bomb of subs. Get right to you. Who was that? Who dropped that massive sub bomb there? Alexandra Bellini. Let me peek these engines out here real quick. All right, we've peaked out on cylinders 1 and 4. So let's go to 50 rich of peak, just to trigger wing nut here. Close enough, and step you back into auto mode. We're leaned out. Temps are cool. It's 50 degrees. It's cold AF. Let's go ahead and turn that. Give me manual heat, please. Maybe that's a little aggressive. Maybe we don't need all of it. Let's go there. Close up the cowl flaps. And let me get to this. Alexandra Bellini dropping 20 gifted subs. Very, very, very kind. Thank you so much for the support. Really appreciate that, Alexandra Bellini. I know you've been a huge supporter of the channel. And, I appreciate it, man. Every little bit, every like, every just saying hello, and of course, dropping massive membership sub bombs. I really appreciate Alexandra Bellini. Very kind. You've been around a very long time. So, hope you continue to enjoy the content. Go ahead and pause this for now, since well, all right, we are looking good. Maybe we do need more heat. More heat. Turn you out. Let's go vent blower high. That'll warm it up quick. All right, we got to figure out where we are. Look at those clouds. Welcome to 2020. Well, here's the thing, though. 2020 doesn't have the vertical. Look at the vertical development. Ew, that was gross. I think load in there. But yes, there are still some 2020 remnant clouds for sure. But the depiction of the clouds is still way better. But yes, when you get the really thick overcast, it's the 2020 clouds 2.0. However, I still think they look better the way that they have them developed. Water, what's up, man? V1 Crew FS Expo shirts when? Soon. Soon, my man, soon. Alright, everything is good. We're leveled off. We're warming up. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the windshield heat first to make sure we're not picking up any more heat, ice. If I'm not picking up any windshield ice, then I'm going to turn my other heats off. Save some power. So let me go ahead and see where we are. We are tracking to 16.8, which is the Seattle VOR, and then we're going to be 168 outbound eventually until we hit battleground of 16.6. So I'll throw 16.6 in here. I'll throw you on nav 2 until I start picking up battleground, which we are picking it up. That's wonderful. Well, I guess we're only 13 miles from. We'll leave it as is. Battleground's a little bit far. Where's my center up? Oh. Nope, wrong way. If it's not that way, it's the other way. There we go. See what kind of signal reception we're getting here from EDG. A little bit too far, so we'll keep tracking as is right now. 11 miles, about to cross over the top of the VOR. Let's put our A&R headsets on. A&R headset is engaged. 25 on the volume there. All right. That was a little bit stressful. Fred, thank you for the $10 super chat. Fred, I appreciate you, sir. Was going to gift memberships, but I don't think anybody on YouTube isn't already a member. Instead, here for more Barry Seal content. Fred, I appreciate you, man. Very, very kind, Fred. Thank you for the $10 bank angle check. And yeah, I'm pretty sure, like I said earlier, the founding fathers have received gifted memberships to Tour de Americas, so I look forward to seeing them in chat in a couple decades. But yeah, it was awesome. Thank you, Fred. Thanks for the support. Blackbird Controls dropping a $5 super chat as well. Loving the stream. Just wanted to make sure you got both packages right, not just the 777. Blackbird, I'm glad you said something. I did. I just opened it today. I didn't. I saw the other box on the table, and I was like, wait, that looks exactly like the big box. So I opened it up, and I have it right here next to me. Is this a... Because I saw a 7.3 modification here. Is this what it is? Look at these juicers. So yes, I did. And I got more flaps and more speed brakes, which are epic. And I'm going to show y'all if you haven't seen already. Look how nice Blackbird is here with the packaging. I'm going to bring my cam back up. Somebody's got some more controls. We need the 737 working in 2024, Blackbird, because it's going to go bananas. So this appears to be another 737 set. Full control packages for 777, 737, and 727. Now, Blackbird, do you have a video? Where's that video that we showed before of the full control package with you manipulating the speed brake lever? It's so epic. And I just saw I have them all here. So yeah, I'm glad I got both boxes. I mean, I had them. They weren't lost in shipping or anything. It was just... I only took the one box with me, and then I saw the other box, and I said, wait a second. Of course, my kids, they always, like, think everything's for them. I wanted to find that video of it in action. Oh, Matty K. Blackbird Controls, you plan to bring a 757 set? See it. Where art thou, video? All right, this is juice. Oh, I see, and you've changed the color too for the 777. The color on the 777 throttle that Blackbird has is spot on, y'all. Spot on. Let me go here. So that was his old version. Look at this. So he's updated it to this color. It's a little bit lighter. Look, it even says 777 on it. Get it in there nice and close. It looks exactly like the proper color now. So really good. This is a flap lever with gates for the 777. So very awesome. This is, I mean, I'm super excited about full size 777 lever with a functioning Toga switch on the inside. You have the disco switch on this side, reverser, nice steady reverser axis. It's not flippy floppy like the other ones that I've bought before from other competitors online. I wouldn't even say competitors, I'd just say other people that try to make them, because Blackbird Controls is, I mean, in a different level as far as making those Honeycomb Bravo mods, man. They're absolutely fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and flip over to 16.6 here real quick. We're going to nav direct to BTG. That looks good. Nav mode engaged. And we are tracking approximately 21 minutes from Battleground VOR. Looking good. Yeah, we just had a little bit of a bump. We're okay, though. We are okay. Let's come back to our Blackbird control cabin here. Sponsored by Blackbird. I wish I could put them on the table here. What are you doing? FY, the dev photo was just for colors. Those were the 737 speed brakes and flaps with it. Nice. Yeah, so that was from the secret dev channel of Blackbird Controls. But this is what I think is the best. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if there's other ones out there. It doesn't matter if there are, because this is still the best one I've ever had. But I don't think anyone's doing it quite like this. For the speed brake lever, I just pushed it in. So if you look closely here, I hope I could show this so I don't get you in trouble or like people are going to copy your ideas. There's this little steel ball, which is like a peg. So when you're, on the speed brake in the 777 or on the 737 where you lift up and slightly back to arm it, you can do that now with your Honeycomb Bravo. And then you go up and all the way over for flight detent, and then you run it all the way back, and then you can stow it and then go stowed into the down position. So the speed brake lever, and it's all natively bindable in 2024, and I'm sure in 2020 as well, which is really cool because the way they do speed brakes and flaps and stuff can be kind of a pain if depending on your hardware setup, especially with the Bravo being just buttons and no true axes and stuff, especially for reverse or whatever. I love the fact that you can now do that movement with your speed brake lever. So we will be doing a lot of blackbirding here pretty soon. As soon as we get some 7.3s into the sim, and the 727, still my favorite control levers. Everybody loves the 737 MAX levers. I get it, they're awesome. Everyone loves the 777 levers. I get it, they're awesome. They are sweet. But there's nothing like flying the 727 with 3 handles. It's just a different feeling, man. It's awesome. So, because the Bravo, the default levers, when you have like the 3 small ones, you're just kind of like, okay. But when you have a 727 throttle set up here and they're all full-size levers, it just adds a different vibe to the sim, man. It's so much fun. So much fun. Thrust said the flaps handle and how it works is pretty cool as well. Yeah, the flap handle, same deal, with going up and over into the gates and the detents. So if you haven't already, there are 3 things that are guaranteed from V1 Sim. The Duke is the best aircraft in flight sim as far as props go. Landman is the best series on television. And Blackbird Controls is the best Honeycomb Bravo set. So I recommend all 3 of those things at the same level of recommendation. Wow, we are about to fly through some nasties up here. Looks more clear that way. And yes, Nabil is correct.
It is. Oh my
Microsoft Flight Simulator is real life. 100%. This is real life right here. This is real life. What happened to my... Is my paint chipping? I have to talk to Whiskey Throttle. Looks like my paint's chipping in there. Unacceptable. Let's see if we get any turbulence going through this sucker here. Alec, welcome to Private Pilot, sir. Glad to have you on board, my friend. Exclamation point, welcome for your new perks. Pax, can't wait for my stacked wing. Oh, dude, Pax 217, you are 1 month away from 4 years. That is awesome, man. Very cool. Very cool, Pax, man. Yeah, you're going to have stacked wings here pretty soon, like Tom Pasco. Not many stacked wings in the chat. Not many stacked wings. That is the ultimate level of stackage. Actually, there's the stacked wings, and then there's one after that, isn't there? I haven't seen one in a minute, but there is one after that too, I think. Tom is almost to 5 years. That's almost the length of the channel, man. That's almost the length of the channel duration. Set up our wind correction angle here. So, Zippy says, I'm trying, boss. Zippy, I hear you, man. Can't accelerate time. But Zippy's been a big help. Appreciate all your help, Zippy, with modding and stuff. And Zippy is our in-flight entertainment TV screen creator, so shout out to them. Soon to be the first officer of REM, the Radio Engine Mafia. Of course, Water. How could we not thank the mods without saying thank you to Water? And Dougal, who's been here since the get-go. Appreciate all you, man. And Team Vodka for making all the profiles so I can take all the credit for force feedback. Jeff L. Checking in to see how many months I got. 32 months. Nothing to scoff at, my man. 32 months. Look, there's a big mountain over there. What's that? Rainier? Whitney? Something. There's some kind of mountain over there. I forget what it's called. The big one. Near Seattle. Romulus. 5 years and 4 months here. There it is. 5 years and 4 months. Swarm. Flexing. 65 months. What is that in years? That's 65 divided by 12 is a lot. 5 years, 4 months. So you and Romulus are saying that must be the longest that it can go. It's 5 years and 4 months. Now it took what? I think it took was a year for the channel to have memberships become active, because there was you have to have so many subscribers, etc., before you can even activate them. So the channel was around a little bit before then, but pretty dang close. Wow, this is nice. Look at this. Come on, 2020 Glazers, where you at? Dougal says, can't make as many streams as I used to, but being here is always like coming home. Dougal, I get the same vibe every time I see your name pop up in the chat, man. You and where's the Greek man with the Greek dude we used to see all the time? Dimitri. Yeah, Dougal and Dimitri, like peas and pods, man. Yeah, Dougal's been there since the get-go as well. You live right below Rainier? Nice, dude. Fred, since everyone else is doing it, 32 months. Nice. And still loving all you do. Thanks, Digital Merc. Appreciate that, man. 40 months. Appreciate you. This is the SR-71 speed check. What's up, Nash? We are climbing the ranks, Fanatical. A lowly 31 months here. That's not lowly anything, man. That's... I don't know how else to express my gratitude for all the support, man. You guys are... You are the real reasons... The real reason this channel still exists, you know. When I had to move and I could no longer run it out of my house, and I was faced with a decision. I was like, do I, what do I do if I can't stream from my house? I don't want to leave everybody hanging. And the fact that I remember when I first moved house, and I was paying attention to see, because I was like, I'm not going to be able to stream until I don't know when. And I went probably, oh, it's really hot in here now. I went probably a good 6 months, maybe 4 months, without making hardly any content, because I couldn't do it. I had super slow internet, couldn't go live, couldn't do anything, and there were 0 membership cancellations. I was like, okay, I gotta figure something out. So that's when I started talking to the wife. I was like, okay, so what if I rent an office, do this, do that, figure it out, run it, give it a 6-month trial period, see if it's worth it. And by worth it, I mean, of course it'd be worth it, but I can't lose money to fly on YouTube. So I had to weigh the cost analysis, the expenses, overhead, and all that. And it took off, and that's one of the best things I ever did, man. So I'm glad we get to still do this. And despite having, I think I started the channel with no kids, and now we're going to be up to 4 here pretty soon. Just wild. I kept my membership going while I was in boot camp. You sure did, Water. You sure did, man. I wish I could see when I first subscribed, Swarm. I bet I could find out for you. When you first subscribed or first became a member. I think I can see when you joined as a member. No kids, dog and attic, and wasps. Yep. Yeah, it's the wasp, dude, and the dog. Yeah, so that was right after we moved. It was right after we moved to our new house that we built. And we had wasps in the walls, and then my dog ran into the attic, and I was afraid he's going to fall through the ceiling because he wasn't standing on the beams. He was just standing on the drywall. I was like, this is it. This is where my dog goes through the roof, couldn't get him out. I think I had to lure him out with some hot dogs. Just a wild, man. I was going live and the wasp like flew out of the wall. It came out of the crack in the wall and was all around my monitor. I think I freaked out live on stream. Thrust Set, my man. Thank you for the $10 super chat, man. Appreciate you, Thrust Set Sim. I know you've been around a while too, Thrust Set. I know it. I know. Let me see if I can find. Go to my studio here real quick. Chrome, please don't crash my sim. Memberships. See your members. Let's see. Let's filter by the first ones. So the first member ever to the channel is my friend who... he's still an active member. And I think he's passed away, man. I haven't seen him online in over 2 years. But he was the first person to join the channel. Nabil, yeah, I had him on live for a stream one time in the 727. We were on the Euro tour. And he was going through training, and he was from Syria, and I know there was a lot of issues going on over there, and I know his father was killed. And I don't know what happened, but I have not seen or spoke to him in over 2 years. But he was the first person ever. As soon as I made him go live, I said, hey, can you just test this for me? So he joined. Right behind him, wow, Phantom 320 was the second member to ever join 65 months ago. Phantom 320, wow, that's crazy. Flight Sim Guy 12, CNT, Syntax, Slam Cannon, haven't seen his face in a while. Brian Harris, which I've seen popping around the chat. DCB, Andrew, let's see, XP72. Wait, who was I looking for? I was looking for Swarm. Oh, you know what's crazy? I can't, keeps moving because all of the freaking the other. It's just it keeps changing on me. I can't. Yeah, it keeps resetting to the beginning of the membership level. I can't do it while I'm live, but crazy. I can see the first page. Phantom 320 stream when? Brian? Man, I haven't spoken to Phantom in a while. Let's see what he's up to. All right, we got to figure out what we're doing here because we are approaching 9 minutes from the VOR. Let's go ahead and take a look at our flight plan here. So from the VOR, we're going to break off direct to DLSS, but we're going to make the waypoint of the KNS-80. So we're going to go 076 at 60 is what we're going to do. We're going to waypoint 1, and we're going to do 076 at 60 miles. 076 at 60 miles. Check. VOR frequency is what we're tracking right now, right? Which is BTG, which is 16.6. We'll set 16.6 up right here. Boom. We're going to use that as RNAV. 68, there we go. It's going to update here in a minute. Looking good. N1, we are still 8 minutes, 33 miles out. We could take a direct. There's heavy turbulence up here. I'm down to 13.5. Really? Okay, we might have to descend down as well. I might cut the corner. Ooh, maybe not. Look at this. We got some more stuff brewing up there, out to our left, which would make sense. Maybe we won't cut the corner. I think for our route of flight purposes, we might just stay on our flight plan route. Let's see. After landing, or after this, it's a 076 at 60. I did that right? 076 at 60. I have 16.6. Okay, that's all correct. Let me spin this around as a reminder that we want to be roughly 076 after crossing over. So 076 is set up for crossing the VOR. As far as charts are concerned for DLSS Airport, let me look at DLSS, Columbia George Regional Frame Gen Airport. We have an RNAV, an LDA, we got an LDA DB5, woof. 109.35. Let's throw that in here. 109.35. Might need to shoot that. Let's brief this up here. Let's look at this. So 109. This is the LDA for 25 into Framejet Airport here, which would be. We gotta have to fly over. Man, we're gonna have to track outbound on the localizer. Click-a-tat. There's no feeder route. Why do they even have click-a-tat there? That's interesting. We might have to fly to the airport via our RNAV, track outbound on the loc, and hold on the loc to descend down. We got to be at 5,300 feet to shoot inbound in the valley. The minimums are going to be straight in ILS is going to be 1368 or 1,203 miles, which is 1125 above the ground. 1125 on here. Scroll you all the way up. There's 1,000, 1,100 right in there. What about LTJ just right by DLS? What's LTJ? Oh yeah, that's Click-a-Tat. Yeah, but there's no feeder route from Click-a-Tat, which is interesting. I was going to say we could, I thought there would be, you know, Click-a-Tat to here. There's no feeder route published. DLS right now is 4 miles rain, mist, scattered at 5. Beautiful. Okay, so what we're going to do is cut the corner. As soon as we get a little bit further up, we're going to cut the corner and start heading there. Oh my, incredible view. It is choppy up here though. We're gonna go just past this kind of this rough yellow area. We're gonna then go direct to the VOR. Or we can't go direct to the VOR. We have to use our KNS-80 to PBD, point bearing distance us to the field. Once we get over the field, hopefully we'll be able to track the localizer outbound at the appropriate altitude. We're going to have to do a DME hold off the localizer, descend in the hold, and then shoot the LDA approach. So, we've got our work cut out for us. Let me have a sip of coffee. Let me check our likes. Where we at? Team Vox says I'm splitting between BTG and Destination. Sounds good. 212 on the likes. Hey, it's pretty good for a prop stream. You know, we had a really strong likes on the 330 stream. This is going to be the last stream probably until, when's the 350 come out? The 26th is alleged. Is that what was alleged? 26, 27? That's 3 days. Probably going to be the last prop stream for a while because the 350 is going to be dropping. We're going to be flying that. We got to cater to all the tube liner juice. So let's let this prop stream go out with a bang. It's going to be one of our longer prop streams. We started at what, 2:30, 2:45. So if you're here and you enjoy this stuff at all, please do me a favor. Hit that like button for me. It's completely free and easy. It doesn't mean you're subscribing to the channel, even though 60% of you aren't subscribed that watch the videos. You're not subscribing. All it's doing is helping out this particular video in the YouTube algorithm, which would then draw more traffic to these types of videos, which are the most fun types of videos for me to do, which then allows me to do more of them because it's a proper use of time that I delegate for the simulation experience. Jesse says, loving the streams, watching while working, love from Australia. Hey, from down under. We'll go throw another shrimp on the bobby. All right, now you're probably never going to come back. What's up, Jesse Evo? We love Australia, man. We did an Australia-New Zealand tour. Matter of fact, we're going to be flying to Australia in the A350. I think we already got our route. I think we're going, what, Sydney to New Zealand, then New Zealand to Fiji? Flight of Live says, just made sure I can start up Super Constellation for the next stream. Fantastic, Flight of Live. A Super Connie. 26th was the tease in the Discord. Fantastic. And Atticus says 24th through the 28th. Ooh. That means it could be as soon as tomorrow. I doubt it's tomorrow. I doubt it'd be tomorrow. All right, it's time to cut the corner, chat. Let's go ahead and select heading. We're going to select RNAV navigation. Waypoint 1 DME RNAV selected. Let's center the needle up. It's going to be almost a 90-degree turn, which would make sense. That's a heck of a 90-degree turn. That's more than 90 almost. 090 is eastbound. That is the right direction. We're turning towards the destination. How are you going to shoot the LDA? We're going to fly to the airport with our KNS-80 nav. We're going to pick up the LDA approach. We're going to track the localizer outbound to the published hold. And we're going to descend in the hold. If you are flying into DLS on stream or with us here as a group flight, let's make sure we stack up in the hold 1,000 feet apart. Is there a CTAF for DLS? Let's try. .CTAF KDLS. No, we are going to be on 22.8. All right, that checks. All right, needle descended. We're 11 minutes out. Let's begin the stage cooling process. We're 31. Let's come back to 29. 29 is set. Chrono is on. Let's begin our descent. Down to 14,000 for right now. So attitude hold, pitch it down. Down we go, and nav engaged. Nav, RNAV, RNAV. Here we go. All right, since we're going to be tracking the localizer, 109.35, let's throw that into nav 2. 109.35, and the final approach course is going to be 238, but we have to track it outbound. So the outbound is 058, so I'm going to set up 058. You can get reverse sensing on the old OBS here. Ooh, we might have to fly in heading mode because we should be getting good signal. Let's see what happens here. 058 will be our outbound course. Minimums are set. Temperature in the cabin is just fine, 66. It's going to warm up as we get down out of this cold air. A little bit pitch trim forward. 10 minutes out. We're going to need to maintain at least 1,000 feet per minute here. DLS traffic, November 357 Bravo Sierra. We're about 10 minutes out to the west, inbound for the LDA approach. We're going to be stacking in the hold. We're going to try to stack in there at 7,000 initially, depending how many people are there. Because I know there's at least 2 in front of me. So if they're going to do it at 5,500, we got to get above them. Out of curiosity, is this piston or turbine? They have both. This is the piston, but not to be confused with turbocharged. This is a very powerful turbocharged Lycoming TIO 540 engine. And
traffic, November 254 Kilo
it is
Alpha.
turbocharged. Now they do have a
50
turbine
miles to the
with
northwest.
the PT6 turbo
The
prop.
RNF Alpha will be holding
Both
at Sedum for the procedure.
are fantastic. Both are absolutely fantastic. All right, 2 minutes. Let's bring it back 2 more inches. Oop, it went up an inch there as we descend. Let's come back to, we were at 29, 28, 27 inches. 27 inches are set.
A357.
Say again?
On your left.
We only have an LDA chart. Do you guys have an ILS?
It's LDA or RNF.
Okay, yeah, we're going to be doing LDA 25 for, what are we calling this place? Dalles Municipal? I like Dalles. Dalles, Dalles, Muni, Columbia, George Regional, the Dalles. Wingnut, what do you call this airport? The Dalles? Yeah, it is bumpy here. Turbo like a car? Yeah, sort of. Oh, whoa, look at that. Oh, that's too cool. Look at that. But Dalles. Not Dallas like Dallas. Not Dallas like Dalles. Oh, Dalles. The Dalles? The Dalles. The Dalles. Is that you, Zippy? It's one of our radials. We're going to pass him up. We're doing 200. He's pinned out. It's pronounced Dalles. Okay. The Dalles traffic. The Dalles traffic. 7 Bravo Sierra out of 22,000 descending. We're going to set up for the LDA circle in the hold there. Dalles traffic. Not Dalles. Dalles. Dalles? Pronounced like Dallas, but without a second A. Dalles. The Dalles? Soft S. The Dal. The Dalles Airport. I like, what would we just call it? FrameGen Airport. DLSS? Because isn't it DLS? DLSS? Isn't that FrameGen? TAA? I don't know. Alright, increase rate of descent. We got to bring that back 2 more inches. As we're descending down, we'll increase mixture a little bit. Pronounce Dalles the end. Alright, we're navving.
Dalles traffic, November 254 Kilo Alpha. Just reporting we're getting moderate rime icing.
Oh, glorious. So if we do not pick up the loc, the highest sector altitude is 13.6. Goodness. This is starting to look a little bit spicy. Let me see on Sky Vector here. We should be able to get down though, at least. Yeah, we should be able to get down to at least 11.5. There's a sector altitude there. But if we're over the field, the immediate sector altitudes around the field, the highest one I see is 6.3. So we should be okay on that aspect. We're at 246. We need another 30 seconds. Manifold pressure keeps increasing as we descend. I should keep pulling it back. Let's increase our rate of descent a little bit more. Increase that mixture a little bit more. Let's go ahead and set landing altitude, which is basically sea level, I believe. So if we're getting reports of moderate chop, so we don't want to be ripping it in the descent here. Pull up my LDA 25. All right, LDA 25 chart is selected. When I lived in Oregon, they all said Dalles. Dalles. I don't know. It's more like the Dalles. Okay, the Dalles. I lived in Eugene. I heard Dalles all the time. Where's Wingnut at when you need him? Look at the rain shafts down there. Might have to get flight recorder up for this one. This one might be juicy. Digital Merc is an Oregon native, and he said the Dalles. So we're going to call it Dalles. We'll call it the Dalles then for Merc. Hey, look, we're picking up the LDA. Well, that's good. We're picking up the loc, so that gives me confidence. Can I open this without crashing my sim? Flight Planner, KDLS. I'm not going to use Navigraph, but I'm going to use the charts on this so you guys can see it. Approach East, 25, FAA, Localizer, DME 25. This is the juice here. So 238 outbound, 238 inbound, 058 outbound, and the hold is at 13. Does it say 13 DME? Yeah, 13 DME from IDLS Localizer. See, we've got 2 DMEs, 10 from ETJ, or excuse me, LTJ, 13 from DLS. We're going to be using the DLS DME at 13. That's where we want to hold. Coming from this angle, going outbound, we'll just do a parallel entry. Make it simple. Nope, we can bring back another 2 inches. Easily. 2 minutes out, 11 miles. Okay, let's go ahead and set 6,500 feet right now. Dalles traffic. Is anybody in the hold on the LDA yet?
I'm negative. Overflying the field now. No visual.
All right, let's turn off our noise canceling. Let's go 55. Hopefully that's not too loud. I'm still trying to learn these new audio numbers. I used to have my audio numbers all memorized. Now with the new audio setup, it's like kind of guessing half the time. All right. Time to get spicy. At a 14.5, it's increasing that mixture just a little bit. I've got the window heats off. And we are getting ice, so let's turn the window heats back on and leave the rest of our heats on because we are getting icing. That is confirmed. Look at all that ice. Traffic inbound to the Dalles. I can't confirm icing out of 14,000 feet. We are icing up. As soon as we hit 10 minutes, we're going to reset the chrono. Actually, let's go ahead and reset everything right now. Let's reset. Let's start it. Let's blow a boot cycle. One boot, pressure's up. Bring it back to 20 inches. Increase rate of descent a little bit more here.
Down traffic, November 254 Delta Kilo, with downwind for runway 25.
Oh, we can see. So the airport is going to be... That's right off our nose.
Southwest, you return in final for 25 now.
I kind of want to shoot the LDA, though. I want to shoot the LDA, but I'm not picking it up. So you can see the airport is right in here. I might make a right 360. Let's make a right 360. To get below to see if we can pick up the airport. We're going to hold right over the top real quick. We're going to make a right 360, and then we should be low enough to do an LDA. Because I want to do the LDA approach.
Dalles traffic, November 254 Delta Kilo, turning base, runway 25.
Valley we got to go. We could do a visual, but I actually, since we're kind of set up for it, I want to try that LOC or LDA approach. But I'm not getting any info from NAV2 yet, which is kind of sussy. As we go through 10, we'll get all our lights on. Lights are on. Beacon, recog, nav, and strobe are set. Pictures come up a little bit more. Pressurization is looking good. Cabin's coming down. Engine instruments are all green.
November 254 Delta Kilo, final runway.
Run it with Halls.
Yeah, I'm coming.
The Dalles. Dalles. Oh, we know this here. Dalles. All right. Dalles it is.
Dalles traffic, radio 2095 north of the airport, about 5 miles. We're spiral for
I just want to be able to pick up this LDA signal here. It's 109.35, right? 109.35. Let's take it east here around. And it's right there. Oh, look, you can see him landing. That's cool. He just landed. He's on final. So I'm going to fly outbound just to see if we can't pick it up here. Try 109.35 on number 1. If we can't pick it up, we'll shoot it visual. Got nothing. We're supposed to be 058 outbound.
Dalles traffic, November 254 Delta Kilo, vacated runway 25.
not picking it up at all. We might just have to spin it back around and go in. Oh, we got it. We got it. There we go. Cool. Okay, join the Loke. We got to go 13 miles. Zero 58. 058. Descend 55. Not a very good signal though. It's kind of sus. Inbound was, what did we say? 238? Inbound 238. I don't think it's properly picking it up. Are we reverse sensing right now? I thought you couldn't get reverse sensing out of HSI. You might be. You might actually be. I wonder if the sim is backwards here. Rhymes with linear. 13 miles. We would have to, yeah, we definitely, I think it was reverse sensing, which is kind of weird. Shouldn't be doing that on the HSI. Alright, here comes our course. Dalles traffic, November 357 Bravo Sierra 5,500. We're on the LDA outbound. We'll make our procedure turn inbound at 13 miles. Dalles traffic. Alright, for an instrument approach, we're going to run these up. 2,800. .6, get ready to start the chrono. We are being considered stage cooled at this point. And 13, chrono's on, 1 minute outbound. 1 minute outbound, then we're going to procedure turn inbound to 238. We can slow down a little bit here. I'm going to be doing 140. Well, we got a long way back in. I guess it's alright. This is good practice. Looks like the weather's clearing up just beautifully, though.
Dalles 646 Alpha Whiskey, half mile final.
Get those guys down anyway, they're behind us. Alright, 10 seconds, we're doing a parallel, so we're doing a left turn, which is where I want to slow down now as I make this turn. And spin it around. 238 inbound. Dalles traffic, 7 Bravo Sierra. We are procedure turn inbound on the LDA 25. Look at the wind turbines. That's cool, man. Wow, 120 on the speed. Keep turning all the way around to re-intercept. Once we are intercepted inbound 13, we can shut up to 45 and 3,800 at 10.5. So if we're at 5.5 to 38, so that's 2 before 5,000 feet. 3.8, which is then 8, 9, 10, 11.8. I think at 11.8 we can do a constant descent, but we're just going to dive and drive here probably. Well, that's visual, so we'll set 3,800 for the next altitude since we're visual. Cannot descend until we reach 13 DME inbound to the VOR, unlike on our Korean situation. So we are 16 from, going 2, so the numbers should be counting down. 120 on the speed, props are set, everything looks good. Here comes the localizer. And approach. Should grab it. Starting to get some rain. Starting to fly through some rain now. I can't remember if on this autopilot if I have to do nav or if approach mode will cap it. Approach mode might be it does not appear to be working, so we'll go nav. Inbound 14.9. 13 we step down. Well, maybe it's a good thing we shot the approach. It looks like the rain has picked up. It is about 350 feet. Great. Might be flying this below mids. Might be flying this below mids. Alright, coming up on 14 miles now. Alright, LDA inbound, nothing special. 1125, we already set that. If we have to go missed, climbing left turn 7,000. Barry Seal doesn't go missed. Secondary minimums, CJ says. We're right at our planned reserve fuel. We are looking good. Alright, 13.7.
Traffic.
Attitude mode, down we go. I don't know why it's saying glide slope. There's no glide slope there. Actually, there is. It's an LDA. Yeah, so there actually it does actually have a pseudo glide slope. Yeah, it's capturing it. Captured the glide slope. All right, cool. All right, as we approach, final approach is 3,800 feet. That's minimums, I guess technically. How do I identify a final approach fix on the FAA chart? Let's see if it actually follows this down. Let's go gas. Standby in the gear. I calculated what, 11.5, 11.8 is when we would do a constant descent down. So it's about right. That checks out with my rough math. Dalles traffic, 7 Bravos here. We're 11 miles out on the LDA 25.
Traffic, 1 up Julia. We're 18 miles out on the
Oh, come on. That looks beautiful. Print screen. Wow. Beautiful country up here, man. Bet you can't shoot guns out here. Alright, come on. Follow the glide slope. Why do I have suspicions that it's not going to follow it? My suspicions appear to be accurate. Yeah, I'm going to hand fly this. I don't know what you're doing. Throwing me off here. Here we go. Down we go. If it's not doing what you want it to do, take control. It was 48 or 4,500 at 10.5. We're inside of that. Yeah, we can keep coming down. Gear's coming down now. Flaps approach. some chop. At 8 miles, 3,800.
Dalles traffic. Radio 2095. Some has made it down. We're vacating the active.
Gotta catch up to it here. 38 at 8 miles. Oh, a little bit too low on the power there. More power. 100 knots, a little bit slow. For this far out. All right, there we go. Approaching 3,800 at 8. It seems to check. 38 at 8. We're looking good. All right, gas mixture props, undercarriage, check. Dalles traffic, 7 Bravo Sierra now, 7 miles, 25.
High ramp inbound traffic. Breakout was roughly 700 to 1,000 feet.
Roger that, thank you. So you don't have a whole lot of wiggle room to be off course out here either. So our barrel min is, what was it, 11? Barrel min was 1368. Our secondary minimum is about 700. Wingnut, no, in 2024 they are modeled perfectly. In 2020 they don't work. That's why 2024 is superior sim. You can see here we got a glide slope, we got our localizer course. Now, my airplane was having a hard time following said glide slope, so I just turned it off. But it's 100% real sim and 100% real life. 2024 for the win. Definitely went full flaps a little bit too early out there. That's all right. Just wasting gas. It's all right. Thrust set paid for the gas. Thrust set said he was paying for all the gas this trip. I'm trying to sync that prop up a little bit. Oh, look at that. I'm looking at the prop lever and I'm over here getting off the localizer. Goodness. Don't you have an instrument scan? Are you a real pilot?
Group up for group shell.
13 what? 1368 for our first minimum. I need the lights on down there. New boys seen an aircraft carrier around here? At some point I'd like to see an airport. We are through our first advisory minimums. I see the runway. Runway landing right there. Picked it out. Just got it. At minimums, 100% legal. Runway in sight. Figured you would, Water. Alright, so for IMC now, full forward. Start start slowing it up.
Go check.
Trying to screw me up there, Flicks. The menace that he is. Hey, you can't screw that up. That made up for the Orcas Island clunker. Step on the brake, see if we can't get off over here. Where everybody parking at? Oh, they're all over there. Alright, cool. Form up for a family photo. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Dalles. Dump you, pop you open. Clean it up. Dalles traffic, 7 Bravos here, we're clear 2-5. Saw the runway right at minimums. Not a foot above, not a foot below. Alright, let's clean it up. Boost pumps are coming off. Beacon steady, nav steady, those are all off. Cabin's been dumped, that's open. Flaps are up. Let's go ahead and kill the heater. Put you back into low. Cow flaps will open up 1002. Well, actually, we can hear it, but I can't see. Cow flaps are open. Welcome to the party. I'm going to pull right in front of this DC-6 here, since he likes to take up all the parking spots.
Hey, come on, man. It's bad.
It's starting to rain. Alright, let's set the brake. Panel lights will kill you, kill the nav, kill the beacon. It's VFR, or what, not VFR, what's it called? Our own airplane, so it doesn't matter, we don't have procedures. 1,000. Kill it. Idle. Generators. Off, off, off. Battery switch. Open that door. Might have to top off our oxygen, you know what, now that I'm thinking about it, because we're getting close. Just some residual leakage happening, I guess. We're losing oxygen, but we only need that if we can't pressurize. Let's take a look at our final fuel numbers. I'm going to screenshot that. 29 gallons a side, so we're going to have to load it up. I think we could probably do one shot to KEKA from here. To CYKA. To CYKA. Oh, it's starting to rain. Can we hide over at the... I thought I saw ice on there. Come on, we gotta hide under the DC-6. Gotta hide under the DC-6 wing. There we go. Oh, we got our... He's down. We got another one down. That's good. We'll take a screenshot here real quick. I need to do a screenshot for a thumbnail. Gotta get out here and get wet. Let's take a screenshot. The DC-6 in the background. That is so sweet. Everybody say cheese. Love it. All right. Well, we don't do replays. Well, for one, I forgot. And for two, it messes up with our maintenance and stuff. So, unfortunately, that's going to wrap this up. But that was a lot of fun. We've got two legs in today. We'll wrap this up until... next weekend, maybe. We'll chalk it, pitot cover, engine cover. Close that. We'll close the cabin door. Buttoned up for the next leg. So, all right. That was a lot of work, but well worth it. All right, Tour of the Americans is fire. Tour de Americas has been epic. Thank you all for the support. 153 members gifted this stream. Absolutely awesome. You guys are incredible. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for hitting that like button. 250 likes. We still have 300 people here. You could get that up to 300 before you leave if you really love this stuff. So I'm going to be gone tomorrow. Maybe back on Tuesday, Wednesday, whenever the 350 drops, we shall see. I can't wait for that. But I'm sure I'll be talking to y'all here real soon. Thanks for flying along. Thank you, Radio Engine Mafia, for keeping us alive, our insurance. And I'll talk to y'all on the next one. So until then, stay safe, stay healthy. I'm V1/Barry Seal. So